Yo, 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 what up, though? What up, though? Let me see if I got this together. About did the subject change? Make sure the subject. Let's pin this. All right, that's pinned. Let's see. Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. Is the sound good? Let me make sure the sound. Hopefully you can hear it. Hold on one second. Let me check. Oh yeah. Ooh, that's crispy. That's crispy. Hold on. Let me see. Twitch. Let's see what we got here. Channel. Oh, create a dashboard. Let me do that. Stream manager. Is it still saying the division? Yeah, it is. Okay, I can change that. There's stream info. I can change that. Get that up out of there. Talk shows and podcasts. Let's do that. What we looking like now? You need a fan for your laptop. I can hear the fan going. I got a fan, but the fan I got it's not loud like that. The one I got, but yeah. The damn mic so sensitive and it's right close to the. Leave me alone, Lucky. Leave me alone. Nah, hey, shout out to Lucky. Shout out to Lucky for helping me. She helped me earlier. Yeah. Yep, it's up there. We could fix that so it doesn't come through. Okay. Yeah, but I do have a cooling fan. So it's like a platform and it got fans in it and you put your laptop on top of that. I do have that. It's pretty quiet too. I might start using it, but is it bad, Lucky? Is the like is it terrible? Like damn. Nah, it's not. I appreciate your help though. I appreciate your help. Thank you for helping me get all this together. Oh man, I hope everyone's having a great weekend. We got a special guest today, my lifelong friend, my brother from another mother, Nick CZ. CZ, what they call him? Crazy? I don't know. I don't want to mess that up. I don't call him that. I call him Nick. It's my brother. I've known him forever. So we'll have him on in a minute. The topic for today, the topic, regrets in life. Everyone, not everyone, but some people have this motto, live life no regrets. I never trust people like that. I don't believe you can live life and not have any regrets. I don't believe that. If you don't reflect on some things or you don't regret some things, fine, but there's got to be some things in life. There's some things that you regret. Like, come on, man. Like you haven't traveled like to Paris or something, and you got some food, and you say, I should have got that other, and you never went back. Like it's got to be something. It don't have to be something. It don't have to be something heavy. you know. But you gotta have regrets, man. Like nobody's out here living perfect. So I just want to hear from most of the people. Uh, if you have any regrets, big, small, no judgment zone. This is a no judgment zone. You know, it is what it is. Let's see. For me, I always say to have no regrets. But you never learn from your mistakes. I agree with that, Lucky. I agree with that. I agree with that statement. I really do because like how are you moving in life? How are you really living if you don't have any regrets? Like you just out here winging it and just whatever happens happens. Nah, you could be better than that. We all could be better than that. So let me see. We about to bring Nick up in here in a minute. Mm, let's see. All right, all right. Um, we'll get into some of my regrets later on, but yeah, it's just life is real complicated. It's no matter where you are in life, it's complicated. It's tough. There's decisions that have to be made, and there's decisions that you don't have time to really make. You know, make a better decision. So sometimes we make these decisions, and it's just like it is what it is. It's up in the air, and we have to be better. We have to be better with the decisions we make. But if you could go back, what's the regrets? Like what like did you buy a car and say, well, I bought this one, but I should have bought that one? Did you buy a house? You know what I'm saying? Hey, I should have waited a little while. I should have bought the one down the street, or I should have bought it and rented it out. Like it's there's jobs. I know a lot of people have regrets on some of the employments they took, like some of the jobs they went. I had a job. I always had a saying where especially when it comes to employment. There were jobs that there was a job that I took one time, and I actually went back. This it's the only job I ever went back to. I never believed in it. Like if I got fired from somewhere or I quit, I said I'm never coming back here. And there's one place that I went back, and the second time around was the worst, and I kind of felt like, yeah, this is why I don't do this. But let me see. Um, let me see. I gotta help this guy right quick with this. Let me help this guy right quick. Okay, he got it. I see him. Oh shit. Bring this down a little bit. All right. Trying to share these socials, y'all. All right. That would be good right there. All right. So like I said, you can answer the question. You can drop your regrets or whatever. No judgment zone here. We're not judging. We're not doing that. Let's go ahead and get ready to get the man up in here. The man of the day. The man of the hour. Let me see. Getting in there. Make sure I get my camera on in here. Oh, it ain't gonna work. I wonder why it does that. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I know exactly why it does that. Yeah, I know exactly why it does that. All right, we're gonna get to it, y'all. Play. What up, Play? Appreciate you, my brother. 77 months. Hold on one second. I'm doing good, man. I wish I would have put my glasses on. I'm feeling blind right now. See, okay, we'll take this off. Put this on. Bring it up. We gotta bring it up. Let's see if I can get my camera on. There we go. We live. We in it. Let me pull my homeboy up in here. What up, though?
What up, though?
Oh, you in your cave, huh? You in your man cave.
Yes, sir.
What's up with you, man? How you feeling, bro?
Doing good, man. Glad to be here. Appreciate it. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Just a little nervous, man, for this game we got going on. We play in a
Yeah.
few hours, yeah. So just trying to get right, trying to get my mind right, not trying to overthink it.
Y'all got a good matchup.
We got a good matchup. We got a chance to win, but a lot of our players are out today. Like they got some kind of
Oh,
virus
okay.
going around, bro. Kids are sick. Then they had a bad practice Wednesday. I didn't make it to practice Wednesday. They had a bad practice, man, and a lot of our kids got hurt. So we going in there short staff is bad, bro. But
Yeah, just banged up, huh?
yeah, and it's
Yeah.
kids, so hurt is hurt, but they take a hurt like an injury, like I can't play, and it's like, all right, so
Yeah. When you always tell the kids whenever you injured, you can't play. When you hurt, you can still get back out there.
yeah, so we be telling them, man, but they so soft, man. And then sometimes the
Yeah, they
parents
really
play a part in
they
that.
really are, man.
The parents like, I don't want them to go out there, so. But yeah, man, welcome, bro. I appreciate you coming through. I remember you said you wanted to get on a podcast, you wanted to talk, you wanted to do some things, and yeah, man, I do this every once in a while. I don't do it a lot. I need to be more consistent with it, but it's hard, man. It's time consuming. Then we got football. Our games is at different times every Saturday. It's you know, it's a lot,
Yeah,
bro.
life, man.
Life, bro. Life for real, man. Oh, are you excited for Battlefield 6? I'm very excited for Battlefield 6. I'm gonna get that. I don't think I'm gonna get Call of Duty, but I will get Battlefield. It's a great show. What you talking about? Play. What you talking about? It's a great show. I didn't catch it if he said they had a show out. But yeah, man, welcome. Hey, y'all, this is my lifelong friend. This is I consider him a brother. Like I gotta say lifelong friend because it's been a long time, man. We've known each other since kids, man. Played baseball together, football together. Not
Yeah, it's
just
been a while.
yeah, not just like out in the park. We played organized ball together. This is my brother, man. I love him, and
Love you too.
this is my brother, man. Like um, blood couldn't make us any closer. This show, the podcast. Oh yeah,
That's right.
hey man, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate that, man. I try to do my best, man. I try to do my thing. So Nick,
That's all we can
we
do.
we had a talk, man. It's open conversation. We can talk about anything. It don't matter, long as we respect each other and then respect the people in the chat. I don't know if you got the chat up. There's people talking. Uh,
No, I don't.
okay, yeah, it's cool. I'll read everything that people put in. I'll read it out loud. But the topic that I chose for today is regrets in life, and I thought about that based on you and your service in the military. You know, you put in time, Afghanistan stuff. You served honorably. You served for the country. You lost friends out there. You put in work, and that's one thing that I thought about when I thought about the topic. That's one thing that I regret that I didn't go to the service, and I wanted to go, especially when I was in high school. You know how the recruiters would come to the school and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I will say this, and a lot of people agree with me on this. I was in the wrong line because it was for the Marines, and I and I wanted to go to the Marines. And the recruiter that would come all the time, he didn't want me. He wanted, I don't know if you remember Lance. Remember Lance Citizen?
Yep.
He wanted Lance so bad, man. He was like, that dude was glazing Lance so bad, bro. He's like, he was like, yeah, Lance he's the perfect soldier, man. He's, and this and that. And then Lance, one day he told me, he's like, you need to leave me alone. This is the man you want right here. He actually want to go to the military. And he's like, oh,
Yeah.
man, we can't. What we gonna do with him? We can't do nothing with him. He tall. He too tall. He got too much weight on him. He's like, we got to put him on a kosher diet before we use him. I said, what? Hey, that dude came at me. Hey, that dude came at me sideways. I said, you know what? I ain't messing with the Marines. But everybody told me, man, like, yeah, everybody's like Army or Navy or Air Force. It was like, the Marines, don't go to the Marines. But I wasn't educated about it at the time. A lot of people in my family served. My aunt, she served in the Air Force. My grandpa actually was in the Marines. My grandma's husband, he was in the Marines. My grandfather, my dad's dad, he was in the Army. My uncle was in the Navy, and he was the one that told me, like, because at the time I'm just looking at it like I'm gonna just get some money for college. He's like, man, they don't have to give you that money. He said they promise it to you, but they don't tell you when they're gonna give it to you. He said, and they don't have to give it to you. He said what they're gonna do is they're gonna say, okay, this is the money we got for you. We could just give you this money, and then you could just come to our college. But he said like for you to get that money to go like to Texas or LSU, he's like, man, they're not trying to do that. He said they're gonna talk to you every single day to try to make you go to. They're gonna bring so many people and different people trying to tell you why their college is better and the benefits of it. Did you experience that?
Um, Truth be told, man, my recruiter was 100 with me, bro. Like, he would come pick me up. He would come play ball. He would take me out to dinner. He would tell me that he was just real. Like, he's like, man, there's a chance you can go to war. Um, it's not all peaches and cream in the army, yada yada. Like, he didn't sell me no dream or nothing. And then it wasn't like I was a patriot or some shit. I wasn't trying to be like that. But I joined out of just because I wanted to be something, and I didn't
Yeah.
have really nothing going on in life at that time, and I set a deadline for myself. Like, if I don't have a career by this date, I got to do something. So I joined. I joined on the strength of that.
Okay. Hey, well,
But I
listen,
didn't
man.
really have no issues with the recruiters bullshitting me.
Okay. Well, hey, shout out to you, man. Thank you for serving the country. That's something that I don't think people really stop and think about that. Like, so when you join, you basically were still a kid. You're a young man, but now you're husband, you're a father. You got a lot going on for yourself right now. Like you said, you gave yourself a deadline, and you really didn't have nothing going on. Now, from the time you served, and thank God you made it back to today, your life is full circle now. Like, you have a lot going for you, a lot to live for, and I'm glad you made it through that way. You can have these joys in life, but that's what I think some people don't realize is it's not easy, bro. Everybody can't be a soldier. Everybody not people think they hard and they think they tough, but soldiers are the real heroes. Those are the real guys that we should be. You know what I'm saying? Paying for their meals. I don't. Me and you talked about this. I don't even think soldiers should pay taxes. I don't think they.
No,
I don't.
I agree.
Yeah, they need more respect in our land. They need more. I mean, we have Veterans Day. We have a lot for soldiers, but we could do so much more, bro. Because that's not something. I drive trucks. I'm a truck driver, and while I'd like to think that's not something that everyone could do, it's something that you really could instruct everyone to do. Whether they want to do it or not is the real question. But a
Yeah.
soldier, everyone can't do that. Everyone is not ready to lay their life on the line for a cause or for something that they believe in or don't even know. Like sometimes we go to war, we don't even know why. Like what's going on. So I don't think everybody is able or willing to do that. What do you think about that?
Uh, I do agree. In some capacity, like people not like mentally strong for that. But and then a lot more in my instance, like I joined like that wasn't even like a thing in my mind, like to go be hard or anything like that. It's just
Right.
it made me hard. It made me into the man that I am today, and I'm thankful for that. But it's definitely not something that everybody can do. And just like college, like going to college, that ain't for everybody.
Yeah, right. Exactly. It's not, bro. Just the constant studying. Some people, away from home, um, not having the people they love close by. I know you got community colleges and stuff near home, but like if you got to leave the state, and it's
Yeah,
you think about it. Thing about college is you go from being with your parents, grandparents, whoever raised you for 18 years, and to then just going to be isolated with new people, and yeah, it's not it's so much more than just learning in school,
yeah.
So yeah, I agree with
It's a
that, man.
dedication, man. You gotta
Yeah,
you gotta devote your time to that.
right, and it's really not much room for error. There's
No.
like unless you're an athlete or something, like say like you go there and you're a scholar, it's no room for error. Like you might be able to party a little bit, take it easy a little bit, but the studying, I'm sure, I haven't never been to
It, it's
college. I'm sure it's like it's above average
it's
on
con- it's consuming for sure.
yeah,
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 it's mentally that's another thing you gotta be mentally tough about, because like you gotta buckle down. Like if you really wanna make it through college, like it's no joke.
bro. I can
But the
imagine.
professors don't play.
I could imagine, bro. Have you done any college, any studying anywhere?
Yeah, I got a bachelor's degree from LSU in criminal justice.
Okay, that's what's
Through
up.
a mini trial and error, I finally decided on criminal justice after PE teacher and mechanical engineering and architecture. I finally decided to study criminal justice. It became interesting to me.
I remember we talked about that too. I remember it was right around the time the Black Lives Matter and a lot of things was going on. And I remember I was on Facebook complaining, talking shit, and I remember you text me. You said, "Pick, what are you doing to help people that you feel is going through stuff like that?" You said, "What are you doing to help your community? What do Because we could all complain on Facebook. We can all say our
And
piece,
we
and yeah. And I remember you told me
we all
that.
guilty of it.
Yeah, and I remember you told me that, and just because I was in my feelings, I was pissed. I was like, and then I had to sit and I had to think, what am I doing to give back? What am I doing, like, other than complaining? What am I doing? And I remember you said, I think I'm gonna go and I'm gonna study criminal justice. I think I'm gonna try to be a detective, or I think you said a cop, a troop, or something like that. You said you was gonna try to do so you could go out and make a difference because of all the bad shit they got going on. I remember you telling
Yeah.
me that. This was a while back, bro. This was about 7, 8 years ago. I remember
The,
you.
the initial goal was to become a lawyer, like a civil rights lawyer,
Okay,
and
okay,
it didn't work out.
okay.
But the the goal was I wanted to be a juvenile probation officer because it got kids in tough situations, and the kids are worth saving. You
Okay.
know,
Right.
versus the adults. You know, they kind of there's adults that can be saved, but they mostly set in their ways at this point. You know, it takes the adult, him or herself, to change. But kids, they just need some guidance
They just need
sometimes,
guidance,
and
yeah,
that's my passion.
and someone to believe in them, bro. It's as soon as
Right.
kids know someone believe in them, they move different, bro.
They
They
do. They
yeah,
do. You know, coming up for just based on my life experience of not having a father, you know, I know how that affected me and still does to this day.
yeah,
So I wouldn't want I don't want that's not fair to kids to go through something like that. You know, mom or dad
right.
not being present. You know.
Yeah, man. And I tell people that all the time, especially about my father, man. I mean, he was there, but he wasn't there. So it's like it's tough, man. It's tough. Like, you know, if you have a stepdad, I mean, it's it it's cool, but still, like, if you have a stepdad and you still can look over and your dad right there and he not doing nothing, it's like, man, like, and I'm not talking about monetarily or nothing like that, like the time, like,
Time, yeah.
yeah, you gotta spend time with your kids, man. Like, I'll be open. I'll be candid, man. Me and my children not on the same page right now. And I remember I talked to my son one time. I said, what could I have done to be a better father? I'm not saying I'm the greatest father on earth. I did my best. I actually did do my best. But what could I have done to be better? He said it was the time. He said I could have spent more time with him and stuff like that. And I felt like I spent more than enough time with my kids, but I think where I fell short was I was trying to be a better dad than my dad. That doesn't
Yeah.
necessarily mean that's what my kids needed. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
that's where I could say I fell short at. So I I didn't even, at first I was angry when he told me that because I'm like, damn, like Nick, you even know I brought him to your house a couple of times. You held fight parties, stuff like that. He came to the crib. He was with the fellas, and I'm like, okay, but that's one thing I had to learn to do. Also, is not discredit what my kids say. Like their experience is their experience. So I like I said, I know I
Yeah.
ain't perfect. So when he told me that, I was like, okay, man. I say, well, if you ever have children, then you have the example of what what you didn't get. So try to give them half and half. Give them a lot of what you didn't have, and give them some of what you did have. Because I was there for enough. So implement a little bit of that and do your own thing. That's the thing about
Yeah.
being a parent. You have children, and it's no
And there
it's
ain't no
no it's no guidance to being a father.
no. There's no playbook for that. You know.
No playbook, bro. No preparation. No, like, bro, think about it this way. I'm not trying to be like that. I'm not trying to be sexist or nothing like that. But girls, they train to be wives all their life. If you think about it, look at the toys
Yeah.
they play with when they're kids. Like the little the
They're natural nurturers.
bro, they have the baby dolls, right? They have the
Yeah.
like so, and they're gonna have kids. They play with the little cooking toys in the kitchens, and they're the nurturers. They're you know what I'm saying. What do we have that that teaches us as little boys how to be fathers, or that helps us to what I'm saying? Like, not saying that boys can't play with dolls or play with the little kitchens or whatever, but boys not doing that. We wasn't doing that
No.
when we was young, and our kids not doing that.
Nah,
So,
we was outside eating dirt, drinking out the water hose and shit.
bro,
You know, like
dog, just running all day, riding bikes, like, yeah,
yeah,
bro. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like nothing prepares you for that. Like, you basically just go with the role models you had, and you
yeah.
just swing it off of that. Really, like, it's just your dad, your grandpa, your uncle, whoever you loved and you respect it, you try to be like that as a father, and that's pretty much all we got, man. But
Yeah, that's pretty much all you got, man. That's it. You
talking
know,
on
and
that, man. How's married life, man? You coming up on a year, huh? You got
we passed a year
a
now.
year,
We coming up on two.
2 years. How's
Yeah,
married life, man? How's that family life?
it's good, man. I love my family. You know, um, wish I got more time with him because I work nights and stuff, and it's rough.
Yeah.
And I did the traveling thing for a little while working, and
Right. Right.
that was cool and all. I got to see different places, but you miss out on certain time with the family. But it never thought I'd ever be married again, But here I am,
Man,
and
listen.
she changed. She changed my whole point, my whole POV on it. Like
Man, that's
'cause I used to
real.
say, "Oh, I ain't never doing that shit again, bro."
Man, that hey, listen. I trust me. You know, I know what you're talking about, bro. I was done. I was like, yo,
Oh yeah, I look wash my hands with that.
yeah, yeah, man. I gave it a good, honest shot. Uh, I all I could do is talk from my standpoint. I wasn't the best. I fell off. You know what I'm saying? And I like I said, I don't like to disrespect people, man. Like I know what I
Yeah,
done wrong. I done a lot wrong, and
same.
I wasn't the best. And just from the experience I had, I say, you know what, maybe this just ain't for me. You know, but
And
like
yeah,
you said, the right person, man, get you in a different point of view of things.
yeah, it gets you in a different headspace. He's like, oh damn, maybe there is a such thing as somebody loving you unconditionally.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
So
that's
how's it going for you? You're a newlywed
yeah.
again. So how's it going?
Hey, man, it's beautiful, man. It's my life has changed, bro. It's gotten so much better since getting married, bro. Like I really feel like the my first marriage, I kind of I was young. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say that. I'm not gonna say I didn't want it. I'm not gonna say I didn't know what I was doing. I was young, bro. Like, and I learned through that marriage to you got to know who you are before you commit to anybody. You got to learn who you are, and you got to learn what you want out of life. Because as
Yeah,
you getting older, those wants and needs change. So that's why it's not good to do that too early. And
agreed.
yeah, now that I'm where I'm at now, and I'm who I'm with, not like it's great, bro. It's amazing. Life is so much better with the woman I'm with. It's easier. I feel loved. I feel supported.
Yeah.
I feel respected. Um, that's all I could ask for, really. Like everything else, pretty much I got. Like I handled it. So yeah,
it's
man.
it's always it's always nice whenever somebody got your back, and
Oh yeah.
no strings attached, like they just ride or die for you. It's a beautiful thing.
Well, you know how it is for us, man. Everything we go through in the world, bro. It's just good to come home to a good woman, man. Somebody loving you, supporting you, making things easier for you because you know what we go through out there. Like you just
Yeah,
said, you have to travel and everything. And when you come back home and everything is right at home, it just make it so much better, man.
and as men, we carry the weight of the world on our shoulders. So
Exactly, exactly.
whenever you get that release, for a little, at least a brief moment before you got to head back into that world again,
Right,
it's nice.
right. Yeah, man. My woman made it so comfortable for me, man, that when I was still driving trucks over the road, bro, I hated to leave home, bro. Like I know you felt like that when I know you had went up to Denver for a little while, and like
Yeah,
just leaving, it's like, damn, man, why I gotta do this? Like, you gotta
for
do it,
real.
but it's like I don't want to do this, man. Everything's so good at home, the kids, man, loving wife. It's like, bro, I don't want to leave this motherfucker, but
And then you see him sad, man, and then like I don't mean this like no shot towards anybody, but like my oldest son would take it the hardest because for the majority of his life, I was the main parent. His no knock on his mom, but I'm just
right,
gonna leave it at that.
right,
But and he's a tough little kid, and whenever I would see him cry, man, it would touch your soul, cause he ain't a crier, he ain't an emotional kid. But he knew dad was gone for a little while, and
yeah,
that was tough.
yeah. Well, I mean, hopefully everything is coming full circle for you and yours, man. That you don't have to do that much longer or ever again.
Yep.
I was able to get out of the truck, man. I'm home every day now, and it's so much better, man, for my family and for me, for my mentality, bro. Like that's another thing, bro. Our mental. bro. Like, hey, you can be as headstrong as you want. When once you get to a bad space you don't want to be, like your mind start messing with you, bro. And you just, it's just not
Indeed.
good, bro.
And
What's up,
I,
Queen? Queen Mouse in the chat.
that's a lot of my battle right now, man. Because I can't stand what the hell I do. I hate it, but it pays the bills, you know.
Yeah,
And I just gotta take it on the chin and keep on trucking at the end of the day. But it does suck waking up like, damn, I fucking hate this shit.
yeah,
I hate this job. And I try I try my best not to bring it home, but that's easier said than done.
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely, bro. Like, I mean, it's just normal though, bro. Like that's the one thing I had to learn. It's normal, bro. It's life. It's part of life. It's part of what we go through. No, like when we say nobody's perfect, that's part of the struggle. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes we not where we want to be, and to get to where we want to be, that's what nobody realizes. Like one day you're gonna be exactly where you need to be. You're never gonna have to leave your family again. The money gonna be right. Like everything gonna be where it needs to be, and everybody gonna say, "Damn, Nick, you blessed." But they ain't gonna know about that whole journey to that. They're not gonna
Correct.
know about
Yeah.
that, bro. That's the part that we don't talk about. That's the part that we hold inside, and that's the part that ultimately brings us down sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
We gotta be strong. Like we could tell people and they don't care. They be like, like if any time you were to tell me that, I would care and I would listen, but at the same time I'd be like, man, I was on the road. I had to do this. I like everybody got their, you know what I'm saying? Every man got their battle. You know what I'm saying? Every man got their battle. So that's just what we have to deal with, man. But
You
it's
don't Nobody truly knows the hurdles you jump over and the hoops you go through unless you doing it, you know.
right, right. Yeah, if you ain't there, you don't know, man. You don't know. You can't even say anything. But hey,
You
man,
get empathized, but you can't really truly understand. Like, yeah, you might care a little bit, but it's like I got my own shit to worry about too. So
yeah,
I'm here for you if I need, but if I can help in any way, but I got to deal with my stuff too.
exactly. Yeah, bro. But man, hey, what's up? What's up with the Broncos, man? I know you. Hey, he's a Broncos fan, lifetime Broncos fan, Thunder fan. Congratulations on that championship. That was earned, well earned,
Yeah,
man.
definitely. Long
I
time coming for that one.
I'm happy for them because that's one of, you know who they remind me of. They remind me of like the Spurs. Like
Yes,
they acquired talent, they got rid of the old talent. Like they really built that. They earned that championship. You know what I'm
they
saying?
did. Built it. I ain't
They
gonna say
they
they built it from ground up because Shea came from the Clippers, but I mean he was a rook. We got him after his rookie year. He wasn't
yeah.
really a
Still,
whole lot, but
still.
still it was basically ground built. You know,
How did they get him after his rookie year? How did they acquire him?
it was the Paul George
Okay.
trade. Like when we robbed the Clippers. Like we got all them picks and Shea and Danilo Gallinari for him.
So I would say that they gave up on him. He's just a rookie, bro. Why you didn't keep him?
Yeah, seeing Doc Rivers didn't want to Doc Rivers didn't want to trade him. He was the coach at the time. He's like, man, I don't want to trade Shea, but they did it anyway.
The
I'm glad they did.
organization did that.
Yeah,
Hey, hold on one second, Nick. We got a raid. Kinston Killer
okay.
coming through the raid party of 22. What up, though, Kinston? 23. I'm sorry, 23. That's my bro right there, Kinston. How was your stream? What you got going on, Kinston? He coming here with 23 people. Hold on one second. Shout out. My brother. I'm good. Hey, I'm
Appreciate
good,
y'all.
man. Yeah. Hey, we interviewing right now with my lifelong friend, Nick. Uh, we from the same hood, grew up together, man. Played ball together. Hey, that's family right there, man. That's my bro. We just talking
One
about
hundred
life.
percent.
Yeah, we just talking about life. Hey, bro, thank you for that raid, though, man. Welcome everybody from Kinston Killer Stream. Welcome to the Piccsta Podcast. I'm your host, the Piccsta. I am a variety broadcaster. I do podcasting. I do video games. I do coaching, child mentoring, youth mentor, all that, man. So welcome, man. If y'all feeling the vibes, you know what to do. Hit that follow button. If not, just share the stream, man. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, Kinston. I appreciate you, man. Pleasure to meet you. He said pleasure to meet you, Nick.
Pleasure to meet you too.
Yeah, and Kingston, that's my brother too, man. We met maybe what 5 6 years ago, and you know how it is, bro. When you meet somebody solid, bro, you gotta keep them around, bro.
Oh
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
that's the hard thing to find is the solidarity in people.
Man, we living in a time right now, bro, where everybody for themselves.
Yeah,
Everybody for
yeah.
themselves, or they try to use you to get what they want or get where they want to be, and it's just rare, bro. It's rare to find good
That's the
dudes,
agenda.
bro.
That's the agenda that they pushing. It seems, you know.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. So that's my brother, man. That's my brother for life, right there. We gonna be solid forever. I say the same thing
United we
about.
stand, divided we fall.
Hey, I say the same thing about Hawk, bro. You know, Hawk when Hawk came through, he been solid forever, man.
Yeah, yeah. Hawk's my dog, man.
Yeah,
He
me
had
and
that
Hawk.
messed up ass haircut in middle school, but
Yo, hey man, I had to think about that, bro. I had to think like if you think about all your friends in life, you fall out and everything. You just it just happens. You know what I'm saying? You may not be
yeah,
on the
we're not
same
meant to be
page.
friends with everybody for the rest of our lives. Shit happens.
That part, bro. Listen, bro. That's the truth right there, bro. Somebody told me that, man. Some people just be in your life for a season, bro. The season may
Yeah,
last 3 years, but it's that's just what it is, bro. Everybody not meant when you start going to different levels. Sometimes people drop off. Sometimes people don't want to see you get to that next level, so they
yeah.
can't be around you, bro. They gotta go. So
Crabs in the bucket.
yeah, man. Hey, listen, I thought about that and I started thinking about all my friends. I'm like, there's never been like you, Hawk, like. I mean, we've had misunderstandings. We may even have something where we're like, I ain't talking to him. I ain't fucking with him. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that
Yeah,
don't mean I stop loving you. That don't mean I stop like I cut you off. Like you my dog, you my dog. Like we just on different page. We on different page. But I still love you. I'm still down for you. Like we just got to get back right. But it's so
yeah,
many friends that I got close to me right now that I say like I never fell out with them. Like you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Hawk is one of them, bro. I never felt like dog since what's this 6th grade. 6th grade, bro. No, eighth
Six,
grade, eighth
six
grade,
or seven.
eighth grade for me. Eighth grade. It was eighth when Hawk came from the big old city of Kankton. Never,
Cankton.
never fell out,
Only
but
two people from Cankton.
he one of them.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, I never fell out with him, bro. Thank you for the 100 biddies, Kinston. Thank you for the quarter up, Lucky. Yeah, man, it's like
Hawk's the type of person like how you can't even. He don't even have a mad bone in his body, man. You can't
at all, man.
argue
I
with him.
ain't
You can't beef with him. You know, he just ain't that guy. He's just an easygoing fella.
I ain't even never really seen him like do anything other than smile, bro. Smile and laugh. Like that,
Yep.
he got such a good
Even
spirit,
if
bro.
something bother me, just smile and laugh like, oh man, and just laugh about it.
Yeah, bro. He got a good spirit, bro. That's my bro, man. But
Definitely.
I say that just to let everybody in the chat know, man. That's how long we've been friends. That's how long we've been down, bro. Like there's people, man, that just they gonna be around, bro. No matter what, they gonna be around. They gonna support. You know what I'm saying? Like Nick been there for me so much, man. Like especially when I was depressed, I was going through stuff. He always gave me words of encouragement. Always said, man, all you gotta do is hold on. You gonna be all right, bro. You gonna make it. That shit ain't gonna last forever. And he was right, man. Like we would be out there, man. He Super Bowl party, man. Like I say, UFC, boxing match, whatever. He always throwing to get together. Draft parties for our fantasy football league. He always doing stuff like that, getting everybody together. And we would end up just talking, man. Get late at night, man. We didn't had all our beers, all our drinks, and we just started
Yeah.
talking real shit, man. He always was telling me, man, because I was in a bad space, man. When I don't know if you remember, like before I came out here, when I was still in Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, I was going through it, man. And this is one of my friends that was like, bro, listen, if you ever need to talk, hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid. Don't think you gotta deal with that shit on your own. You know. And I'm like, man,
And
you just saying that because you're
same goes
drunk.
to you.
I say, man, you just said that because you're drunk. But the next day, you be like, hey, you straight. You good. I'm like, all right, that's my dog right there, bro. He taking care of
Yeah.
me.
I've had some health issues in the past, and you were one of the very few to reach out. Like, man, look, I'm praying for you. I hope everything goes well. I love you, and that always is gonna be in my mind, bro. Much appreciated, and
Absolutely. I could swear
thank
I
you for
seen.
that.
I could swear I seen on you post. I was half asleep, bro, but I could swear I seen a post on your page that say you under 200 pounds.
Yeah, dog.
Boy, what
I'm
you
under
got?
200. I lost 29 pounds.
Boy, what you got going on right now, man? That's what's up.
Man, I've been eating like an old man, basically. Boiled chicken and pistachio pudding and shit. But I had to start dieting, man. I was starting to look like a bowling ball, bro. And then my stomach, I got a sensitive stomach, so I had to cut out a lot of stuff because of that. And because of that, I started dropping pounds. And I love my beer.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm drinking a beer right now, but
Listen,
I cut out a lot of beer.
after this game today, win, lose, or draw, I'm going in.
I hear you. I'm gonna be out here
Dang.
watching football and the fights and stuff, and drinking me a few.
Yeah.
Hope y'all win, man.
All right, man. I hope we win too, man. What kind of pudding you said? Somebody said what kind of pudding? He said
Pistachio pudding. That's them old folks stuff.
pistachio pudding. That's what he said. Look,
Yeah, boiled chicken with no seasoning.
boiled chicken, no seasoning. Hey,
Nah, I don't really be eating that shit on the cool. That's just something that me and Big A was laughing about. Like he asked me the same question how I drop pounds, and I was just like, man, I just be eating like a grandpa, and that's the two. That's one of the things that came to mind is boiled chicken. He brought up the pistachio pudding, but I thought that was pretty funny.
It is. It is, dog. I was like,
Fruit
what?
juice and
What?
shit.
Oh man, listen, bruh. I had some. I'm gonna say this. I had some digestive troubles as a kid. I used to drink a lot of prune juice. Ugh, that's the worst,
That
bro.
should clean you out for real.
I had some digestive troubles. I needed it. But
Yeah.
bro, to anybody that just go buy that, oh hey, bro, you a mad scientist, bro. That shit is.
Oh man, I can't. If you really truly like prune juice, like man, I'm gonna give me a bottle of prune juice just to drink it for fun. Like man, there's something wrong with you.
Yo, hey, listen, what's up, Jazzy? Jazzy up in here. What's up, Jazzy? Like people have. Just think of we just talk about alcohol. Think of everybody have mixed alcohol, cranberry juice, orange juice. But ain't nobody never said nothing about no prune juice. That's the juice that no.
Hell no. Say, bro, what you drinking? Prune juice and vodka?
Yo,
You
gotta get up out of here, dog. Hey, bro, you got some bad intentions.
I don't even know who you are.
Yeah, you got some bad intentions, bro. You gotta go. You gotta get up out of here,
man,
bro.
Look, you're not gonna use up all my toilet paper.
Hell nah, not my wet wipes, nothing. Go on, bro. Bring it to your house.
Just take it to the house, cuz.
I am immune to prunes. Well, good. That means you ain't gonna be messing with them, Lucky. Cause I listen. I ain't had it since my parents made me drink that when I was a kid. I don't even be looking at that in the store, man. I don't even see it. I don't even see it, bro.
Don't even exist in my mind no more.
Thank you for that quarter up, Queen. Yeah, hey, bro, listen. That's the nastiest juice. I've heard about beet juice, but I never drank it. I've never.
I don't care. I don't give a damn what the health benefits are. I ain't drinking no beet juice.
Man, listen, I don't need that many benefits, though. I'm good. Give me a multivitamin
no,
or
I don't.
something. So, bro. Hey, but if y'all in the
beet
chat,
juice, man? Nah.
yeah, bro. I ain't doing none of that, bro. If y'all in the chat, man, y'all could answer the question, the topic of the podcast, regrets in life. I'll ask Nick if he have any regrets in a second. The regret that I did say was, like I said, my brother, he's a decorated serviceman. He served in Afghanistan, and he's a vet. So Nick has done his time, and I actually told him that I regretted not going to the service, but I guess it's a good thing I didn't go because I was trying to go to the Marines. Like I said, I wasn't educated at the time. And everybody that I've talked to that has served, they say, nah, you need to go to the Navy or the Air Force. or the Army. The Marines is the last resort. Like you got, they say you got to be like a troubled youth to say, well, I want to go to the Marines. Like that's the only place for you if if you got
That's
trauma.
diabolical, man.
Yeah, dog. Everybody said, bro, if you want better money, better education, and just a overall better experience, the Army, the Air Force, or the Navy. They just all good
Yeah.
branches. So yeah.
The
So
Marines take people that eat crayons and sniff glue.
I'm saying, bro, hey, my favorite color is 5. That's the Marines right there.
Exactly.
That's the Marines. But like I say, no,
Favorite month is Tuesday.
I'm saying Tuesday Tuesday the 44th. So hey,
Yeah.
no judgment zone. No judgment zone. If anybody want to type any regrets they have in life in the chat, it could be small, it could be major. No judgment zone. Just something just for us to relate to and talk about. So Nick, if you have, it don't have to be nothing major. Any regrets, man. When you think about life and you think about the things you've done and been through and the choices you made and things, other choices you could have made. What's any regrets you have?
See, with me, the word regret is a very strong word.
Okay.
So I stand on like I do. I can't say I don't have regrets, but a lot of the stuff that like I just I'll just chalk it up as personal stupidity,
Okay.
if that makes sense, you know.
That makes sense.
But like I get the question a lot: do I regret joining the army? And my answer is a simple no. You know, did it change me? Yes, it did. Because you remember me when I was in school, I was quiet, man. Not outspoken at all, shy, and then now I'm I'm not all there, you know. But it helped me. Like I didn't have no guidance besides my mom. My mom always worked, and shout out to her for that. But the army made me a man, and I'll always be grateful for that. Especially the man that I looked up to, my platoon sergeant, I look as a father figure. So that's not a regret that I have. You know, even with all the stuff that I've been through and seen, it's just not something that I regret. It helped me. It molded me into the person that I am today. But if I had some some regrets, one would be, it might be simple, but I quit sports in high school too soon. I regret that.
Man, I can relate to that, brother. I can relate to that. I tore up my knee and I just basically gave up. I just basically started my adult life after that. I was saying I became a father at 19. I could have still went played, bro. I could have rehabbed my knee and I could have, you know what I'm saying? I agree with that, bro. That's a good one. That's a very good one, man. That's a very good one.
And it ain't like I was gonna go play collegiately, you know. I mean, I was decent at stuff, but I wasn't going to the next level. But it's just like when we were in the group chat for the fantasy football, and I see all the fellas talking about their time together, playing sports together, and that's memories that I missed out on because,
Yeah,
and I didn't tear nothing up. I just gave it up, man,
yeah,
because I wanted to be a teenager. I wanted to go chase the women and
yeah,
do
yeah,
teenage boy stuff.
yeah, man. Us trying to grow up too fast, man. Like that's
Exactly.
one thing, bro. Like, and it was crazy when you think about it. Like, damn, bro, people was trying to tell me. They had adults was like, hey, you just slow down. You doing too much. You out there in them streets. You coming in the house at 3 in the morning for what? What you doing out there this late? You ain't got no job. You ain't what you. And I'm like,
What you doing?
yeah. In my mind, I'm like, y'all just don't want us to have fun. But they really was trying to
Exactly.
get us out of the way, out of our own way. You know what I'm saying? Lucky says, not becoming a doctor. I love tech, but I really wanted to become a doctor. I was on track to completing it by the time I was 25, but life happened. I do not regret my son, but I wish I had continued that. I respect that, Lucky. I respect that.
Respect that too.
Yeah,
I
that
got
would have.
some. I got a relatable story to that too, because I was trying to be a lawyer, and things happen in life, and it just sent me on another path. And
Yeah,
could I have continued to do it? Yes, I could have, but it just kind of some things demoralize you. And you're like, you know what? It is what it is. I'm just go on about something else at this point.
Yeah.
But yeah, I understand. I understand your regret on that.
Yeah, like it says, that means you had experiences and you learned from them. She talking about what you said about the military and stuff. That's true because
Yeah.
this is a. I just want to give y'all. I know we went right into talking, but that's my brother, man. We can always do that. He's a, like I said, a proud military vet. He's a great husband. He's a great father to his children. And I'm not just saying it because it's my bro. Like we the type of guys that we gonna hold each other accountable. If I see him messing
Accountable,
up, I'm gonna
100%.
tell him. If he see me messing up, like I remember, one time, and I was married before this marriage. We was hanging out one time, and I was out there in the club getting spicy. And he's like, "Pick, you need to go home." You know what I'm saying? That's my brother. He could have said, "Hey, go do your thing," but he not like that. You know what I'm saying? He's like, nah, because I think it's not. I'm not saying that he wouldn't say that, but I think he knew at the time how much I loved my wife and my kids. He was like, man, you need to go
Yeah.
home, bro. You said you didn't have your fun. We brought you out here. You don't get out
Even
a lot, but you had your fun. It's time for you to go home. So we
even though some significant others paint me as the opposite, but I do try my best to give
nah,
solid advice.
nah, you solid, bro. You solid. That's what I'm saying. So I'm not saying this because I'm we friends. Like I told you, he told me something about some politics, and I got pissed, and then I had to reel it back, and I had to say, man, he right. Like what I'm saying. But that's my bro. Like I had to really catch on to what he was trying to tell me. So um everything that he's been through, the military, the the marriage that he had, the marriage he has now, raising his kids, everything has made him the man he is today. I'm proud of him. I love him, and I wouldn't I
100%.
wouldn't vouch for him if I didn't really feel that way. He's a good man. Like he's a good man. He's not one of those people that play both sides. Like he stands on what he believes in. He stand on that shit. He not wishy washy. That's another thing I love and respect about him. Like you can't sway him with your ideology or whatever. If he believes something, he believe it. He stand on it. He gonna tell you why he believe it, and that's you gotta respect that because people today, man, they just pretty much go with the internet say. They pretty much
Yep, exactly.
they go with how the world tell them to feel, and we don't have that originality no more. He's one of the original people. That's why we still friends today, and that's why I rock with him. So you're right, Lucky. The experiences he had made him the man he is today.
Individuality, man, just being individualized. That's a lost thing today. Like people just
Man,
followers.
followers,
Instead of
bro.
just thinking for themselves, they'll take something that they see like and run with it. It could be false as hell. They put so much crap on the internet, and then like they believe that shit's true. But just I I like to tell everybody, research it for yourself
Right.
before you just start posting crap or
So
saying crap.
I'm glad you said that because I told this to somebody before, and it changed their way of thinking. So one of my friends was like, we was talking about some shit, we was debating some shit, and I was like, he's like, you need to go Google it, you need to find out for yourself. I say, bro, Google is not a reference for you to learn anything. He's like, man, Google is the number one reference. I say, yeah, for stupidity. I say, whatever you're looking for Google, you're gonna find it.
You're
if
gonna find it.
if you say something is right or something is wrong, Google will give you a million references to why it's right or why it's wrong. So if you know something, tell me. If you know for sure, teach me. You enlighten me.
Yes.
But for me to say like okay, I give you a perfect thing. Like I said, I know you don't want to talk about politics, but I give you the perfect thing. On the government website right now, it says the government shut down, right? And
Right.
it said they're saying on the website the left, the radical left, the Democrats is the reason the government shut down. And then you got, if you look online, everybody's saying, well, how the Democrats shut it down because the Republicans got the House, the Senate, the presidency. So I went look it up. The government is shut down because of the Democrats. I'm not gonna get into it. You could go look for it for yourself, and I could show you what I found. Now, granted, it's not a bad thing, but it is because of the Democrats. Just the way they throw in the narrative make it look like they fucked it up. They don't have the power to fuck it up. But it is
Yeah.
because of them. So I'm gonna just leave it at that. And that's the thing. Like if all your knowledge just come from a Google search, you lacking. You lacking, bro.
Lacking.
It's not that's not how it work, bro. You can go to
Yeah,
Google
because if
search
you're looking for
for
if you
stats.
looking for the answer to be right, you're gonna get your answer if it's right, even if it's wrong.
Exactly. Exactly. You can go to Google if you need to see some football, basketball, baseball stats. You can go get that.
Yeah, but if you need some real facts, that's not the way to go about it. You gotta dig deep.
Exactly. Exactly. Let's see. Federal employee here. No, it's not. Okay, Jazzy, listen, I'm just telling you what I found out. Now, I know what I'll say it. So since you're a federal employee, you can educate me on this. You can educate me on this. But what I found out was there's something that they want to be voted that Republicans want to be voted in, and it's not something good, but the Republicans want it. The Democrats said no, and the Republicans shut everything down. They was like, well, we shutting down since we can't get on the same page of this. And what they want to be voted in will basically hurt Americans. It's something with health insurance, and if they sign this, the health insurance the companies will be able to go up at least 75% if they want. And the Democrats like, no,
Yeah.
let's not do that. And they say, oh, y'all want to we not on the same page? Shut it down. That's what I found out. Now you can educate me. You can educate me and let me know what you know based on that you work for the government. My wife worked for the government. I'm not here to swing swords, but you know what I'm saying. What I
Yeah,
went found
same.
out that's what I went found. And that's just one of the things. It's a whole bunch of stuff that I was looking at that I said I'm not about to read all this shit. You know,
No,
I read
it's
the summary, and that was good enough for me. But I
the
mean, I
left is gonna blame the right is gonna blame the left. It's just
swinging
instead of getting on the
swinging
damn.
swords. They're just swinging swords, bro. So,
Yep.
like I say, I'm not. Let's see. The reason it shut down is because the Republicans did not show up to the meeting to avert or have a discussion. Okay, that's cool. She worked for the government, and I believe that. I believe that. But also, like I said, I watched their video, not a YouTube video, not a Insta TikTok. I watched a video on their website that was saying this. Basically, this is what they want to happen. It's something about health insurance. This is the main thing. It was a health insurance thing. They said the health insurance is like something that's being regulated. Like everything's going up. Health insurance, everything's
Yeah.
going up. But if they sign this, they'll be able to just go if they wanted to up premiums up almost 75%. And one side said, nah, let's not do that. That's going to put some people completely out of range to be able to pay for their health care. And it was like, well, we got to get on the same page. It needs to be a majority vote, and that's not what they got going, and it just shut down. So, but you there, I believe that. But the Dems though, hey, even AOC went through to give a tour to students because it was empty. I can't get into much because I said I'd never mix Twitch with my job. I respect that. I respect that. And you know how it is.
100%.
Yeah, people be gunning for you, bro. They find out where you work is it could be crazy. But you can't have a discussion with folks who don't show up. That's true. That's absolutely true. You can't. You can. I mean, you can't. If you go into court and somebody's suing you and they don't show up in court, what happens? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
I respect that. Thank you for the insight that you did give. I respect it. I'm not even going to say you right or wrong. I read one thing for what I went search for, and you work in there, so I respect that. I
I
won't
didn't
talk
even dig
politics.
deep enough into to know what it was about because at this point it's just kind of ridiculous that they supposed to be working for all of us, all the people of
Bro,
America,
listen.
and they can't come to some sort of compromise because they affiliate one side or the other, and like so because they affiliate that side, they could agree on something, but they'll disagree just because red or blue made that proposition. Like, nah, I ain't doing it because that person proposed it. Like it's like, come on, man, can't we just be adults here and just run the country? And but it's some childish shit at this point.
Yeah, man. Power not meant to have by everyone, bro. It's just
No,
not.
not at
Yeah,
all.
much respect. Much respect.
And that's all I'm gonna say
Hey,
on that.
yeah, that's it. That's it. Much respect, Jazz. I appreciate that. Thank you for that knowledge. Thank you for that insight. I love you for that. Y'all make sure y'all check out Jazzy too, man. That's one of my good friends, man. She's a great streamer. She plays a lot of the new games, a lot of Xbox
Gamer.
games. Yeah, she's a gamer. She's official too. Make sure y'all check her out, man. That's one of the good the good streamers, man. Whenever she streams, or you could check out her content, her YouTube. All of her content is good. I appreciate you, Jazz. I'll give you another regret.
So
Another regret. Oh man, I kind of wish that because when I lived in California a long time ago, it really was my choice to leave. I was a kid. This is when I came back to Louisiana. Um, when I was 8 years old. Well, we was out here, and I could have stayed out here. I think if I would have stayed out here, we lived in Long Beach. I think if I would have stayed, my mom would have never left. And I just I don't know how life would have went, but I think about it a lot. I think about like because when I went back, not saying everything was bad, like life was good. You know what I'm saying? I reunited with my family. I moved with my dad. I stayed with my dad for 5 years. That's when that's like when me and you met. Cause we played baseball. We played baseball together. That's when
yeah,
and basketball and stuff like that. And like things were good, but my mom moved back maybe a year or two after I moved back, and things were just bad after that. Like like I said, I stayed with my dad for 5 years, but I ended up going back with my mom, and just things were real bad, bro. I kind of think about that a lot. Like, damn, if I'd have just stayed, we would have all stayed, and everything would have been okay. But you never know, man. That's the one thing about regrets. You can have the regret. You could think about what could happen and what's gonna happen, how things could have went, but you don't know. You don't. You really don't know
you don't know.
how. Yeah. So
It could have went. It could have went. It could have went left, but it went right. You,
yeah.
you just never know what path it took you down a path that was obviously meant to be, and that's
Right.
how I kind of look at it.
Yeah. To be honest, even with regrets, it don't matter what you regret. You said a mouthful just now, bro. Like it took you where you needed to be. There is really no mistakes, bro. It's really no mistakes
It's
when you
it's a
think about
lesson
it.
or a blessing.
Yeah, exactly. Art streams when I'm not lazy. Yes, she does do art streams too. I have caught one. I did catch one art stream. Also, her husband Sir Rich, he streams too. Y'all check that out. If you check her out, you'll see him, and you'll be able to get them both in there. So make sure y'all check out Jazzy. But yeah, I like I said earlier before I brought you in. Some people will say that like, oh, I live life with no regrets. Like I don't have no regrets. I never trusted people like that, bro. Like,
Yeah,
come on, man. You gotta have like, come on, bro. Like
there's
you out here
there's
just
there's
perfect like
something.
that. What's up, Block?
Yeah.
Oh no,
See,
Block ain't here. That's
like I
Rick.
mentioned earlier, like I think regret is a strong word, and I'll chalk a lot of it up to personal stupidity. But another regret of mine, I'm not gonna go into deep detail about it, but I used like like troubling past, like for instance, like PTSD from the military. I used that as a excuse or a crutch, and hurt people in my hurt people that didn't deserve to be hurt just because I had a messed up way of thinking. It's like I don't care about nothing, so nobody else matters
Yeah.
type deal. So I regret. being that way for sure. Because I've hurt people because I use that as an excuse to hurt people because I was hurting. If that makes sense.
That makes sense. I've been in that headspace too. Shout out to Rick for that gifted sub. I appreciate you, Rick. That gifted sub to Block. How you doing, my brother? I hope you're doing well. That's another brother of mine, Rick. That's another solid brother of mine, man. I appreciate you, Rick. Yeah, I it makes sense because I was in that same space uh in my last marriage. Like I was hurt, so I wanted to hurt her. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I've been there, and it wasn't.
Even if it's unintentional, it's just like I'm hurting and I don't care,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you just unintentionally hurt somebody for no reason
right.
because you don't care.
Yeah, I've definitely been there, and that's one of the worst places I ever been in my life. Like headspace. Like yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
that's a
Especially, and then when you think
that's a
about it
deep.
now, so like I'm sure you when you think about it now, you're like, damn, bro, I'm so much better than that. Like, I didn't even have to do that,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Yeah,
You look back and you're like, damn, why? Like, why was I like that? Like, why did I do these things? You know,
yeah,
like that it's uncalled for.
yeah.
Just because I was hurting,
I
I didn't
know
want to. I didn't
exactly
want
what
to
you're talking
face.
about, bro.
I didn't want to face my crap head on. So everybody in my path, it was just a war path.
And the thing about it is, when I was in that space, I couldn't navigate. I couldn't see that it was wrong. Like I felt like, oh well, like you know what I'm saying. But
Yeah,
looking at it today, it's like, it
yeah,
is.
exactly. Like it wasn't wrong. Like I just I was like to my I would tell myself like nothing bothers me. I don't give a damn. Fuck it. It is what it is. Sorry, and that's
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah, yeah, man. This like, but life is funny like that, bro. Life puts you in position to have these experiences, and you will reflect. One day you will reflect, and one day you will think like, damn, bro, I could have done so much better. I could have,
Yeah. You
bro.
could either use it as a learning tool, or you could, or it becomes just a habitual thing, and then it's a choice at that point.
Right, exactly. You said a lot right there. Yeah, it's a choice. It becomes a choice because you have the
Yeah,
chance to change those things. You have the chance to be better. You know,
it's all in you.
it's all in you.
Ain't nobody
Exactly.
could do it for you.
Exactly. I'm glad you said that, bro. Shit. What game you watching right now, man? Who up on the screen? I see it back there.
Um, well, I was supposed to be watching Vandy and Bama, but apparently I got it on the wrong channel. But
LSU play this week or they got a bye? What's going on?
they got a bye week. I'm glad they got a bye week so they don't stress me the hell out.
Yo, that's crazy though. That's crazy how who that was beat them was Ole Miss,
Oh, Miss, yeah.
and they catapulted them boys all the way up there. That's ain't that crazy like that? That don't never happen like that. So are we good or not? Cause they wouldn't have did that to us. They wouldn't
No,
have.
exactly. I mean, we lost to a ranked team on the road by 5 points or something. I think it was, and we dropped 12 spots. And that's wild to me. Like they won't do that to certain like, and then Penn State lose to Oregon at home and drop like what 4 spots or something like that.
Bruh. That's what I'm saying. How good is LSU if somebody beat them and then can get put right in their position? But if we do that, like let's say we go play. I don't know who's number 5 right now. Let's say we go play them tomorrow
I'm not
and
even
beat
sure.
them. They ain't gonna put us in the number 5. They're not gonna put us back in the top 12. They're gonna inch us up. Like,
Not happening.
bro, that's crazy, bro.
Not happening at all. They hate LSU for whatever reason. I don't know. They just we could beat the number one team and the number two team, and we're 13. They're gonna move us up to 11.
I love sports, bro. But it just I think so much decisions in sports right now is centered around betting. It's not even good to even you know what I'm saying? Just be a fan of your team and just like but to be a fan of sport, like, bro, gambling controlling sports right now, bro. Like,
Oh, I agree 100%.
bro, the way
You want
these
to talk about a
calls,
regret? Shit, I wish I regret starting making parlays, man. That shit alone right there take
listen,
some years off your life.
we got a whole parlay team that all my friends, the ones I was telling you in the chat, man, a lot of them be doing them parlays, man. The parlays, bro. Unless you trying to do like a
I wish
little $100 or $200, you ain't hitting nothing big, bro. You ain't about to hit no
Nah,
big
man.
parlay, bro.
It ain't in the cards for somebody like me for sure. Like I've hit a couple grand one time, but I mean it's not like a for sure thing. And I've been gambling what shit since 2002. I mean 2022. So
Bro,
and I won a few grand, and I'm probably down
you got a better
even
chance to
after
go
winning a few.
spend your money in the casino, bro. You
Yeah,
got a
yeah,
way
and not
better
on no
chance,
slots
bro.
either. You gotta go play the card games
Yeah, the
because
tables,
that's
the
you
tables.
control your odds better.
Yeah, the tables. But bro, parlays, like I said, if your best say $300, you might have a good chance. But you start getting to the 5,000, 10,000, like $5 trying to win
Yeah,
10,000, bro. They ain't Then I
and I
think they
feel
look at those odds. I think they see how many bets are in. They be like, nah, we need to sway this a little bit. Look at that. Look at that. What we was talking about the other day, man. How that kid ran backwards and took that safety. Like, come on,
oh
man,
yeah,
bro. That dude could have just ran, then rolled the ball to bounce, or just went down. Like, you know what I'm saying? He didn't have to do
just go
nothing,
down.
bro. He killed that spread. Then he made a joke about it. You seen the interview where he's like, yeah, I know I killed a lot of y'all
Yeah,
spread, but I mean, I wasn't thinking about that. Yeah, you was. You
yeah, it
was, bro.
was.
How you
You lying?
thought you went all the way back and took us after the time ran out, you still ran 20 yards and come on, bro. That
Yeah, yeah. That's gambling. Gambling is definitely influencing sports right now.
bro, a lot.
I rather it was influencing sports before, but I rather it be go back to being underneath the table.
Yeah, that was better. That was better. But now that they got the whole not the whole United States, but most of the United States involved, bro,
Oh, that's a wrap.
yeah, that's a weekly take. They just taking people money, bro.
Yeah,
that's a weekly take. Oh
them
man.
damn parlays, man. I gave it up. Like I ain't made a bet in for the NFL all year. But like whenever to go back, being a Thunder fan. I was doing dumbass bets like knowing that I can't win a bet, so I would bet on the Thunder's opponent, like some reverse psychology type shit. I'm spending money for the
Yo,
don't make no damn sense for me to do some shit like that. But
bro. You didn't win nothing?
nah, nothing.
Bro.
I was spending money in hopes to lose the damn bet because I was betting against the Thunder.
Nothing worked.
It worked. It worked to a T because the Thunder ended up winning the championship. So the reverse psychology definitely worked.
Oh, you propelled them to the championship.
Yeah, it was all me, bro. It was all me.
Hey, I like to think of it that way, man. I like to. Hey,
Me too.
I have superstition like that, bro. Like I feel like I'm a Buffalo fan. I feel like when I watch the games, we get our ass kicked. When I don't watch the game, I be getting the updates. I be like, damn, we winning. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now that one game I was looking at when they played the Ravens, bro, we was getting our ass kicked. I'm like, bro, I can't watch this shit. I turned it off.
Yeah.
While I woke up the next morning, we won the game. I'm like, bro, like, dog, we was getting kicked.
What the hell?
Yeah, we was getting kicked. I'm like, bro, I can't watch this, bro. This ain't our year. They was handling us.
Josh Allen just went nuclear in that fucking in the fourth quarter,
and I missed it because I was done. I was like, bro, when the last time
the only one, a lot of Buffalo fans left the game.
Bro,
like, we done, and they left the game, and they
40 to 15. What you
that's
gonna
a regret?
Dog, 40 to 15 though. What you do? I'm like, bro, cut this off. Cut that shit off.
Yeah.
Woke up, I'm telling you,
I got certain jerseys that I won't wear because I feel like they every time I watch the Broncos and I wear that jersey, them motherfuckers lose.
bruh. And see, you got the data to back it up, though, right? It happens.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's
My
listen,
win loss record speaks on. I go statistical with this shit. Like if they lost more than they won when I'm wearing that jersey, I ain't wearing that motherfucker.
hey, bro, you gotta do what you gotta do to help the team, bro. That's all you can do, man.
Yeah, man. You got to play your part as a fan
Mm-hmm.
somehow.
I'm sorry to say it. I don't know, but I'm sorry to say it. But if we ever get to the Super Bowl, I can't watch it. I just can't, bro. If I watch it, bro, I can't even.
It's gonna be bad. It's either gonna be good or it's gonna be bad.
It's gonna be bad, dog. I know it will. I know I don't trust it. I just don't trust it, bro. But that's what you do when you're a
Ask the
fan,
people
man.
that was at my 2013 Super Bowl party, and we got beat by the damn Seahawks. I chased everybody out by halftime. I woke up the next day. I had Jello shots on my wall that I was throwing and chicken legs everywhere and shit. I was like, oh man, I was tripping.
Oh man, what happened with Boston, man? I didn't even know, bro. I thought that series just started. Did they play a game a day?
They played back to back to back. It was
Oh,
and they didn't even get Boston the damn home game. That was wild to me. You
They-
got a three game series, best of three, and you don't give the other team opportunity to play at home.
It's always been like that.
Nah, that's some new shit. I think
Oh,
because I don't even think it used to be a best of three. I think it used to be one and done, if I'm not mistaken. I think they just changed it to the best of three.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I don't know. I was looking at the app, ESPN app one day, and it said Stephen A. Smith he's like, Yankees, y'all better not mess this up. Y'all know how Boston is. Y'all better not. So I figure like they got a whole series to play, man. I look again, it's like Yankees move on. I say, damn, when did the series start? Like, but baseball is like that, bro. They play so much games. It's like, bro.
I seen
What up, Rick?
something. I seen something on Facebook today. It said you baseball season is weird. You play 162 games for the all in like 2 games. After 6
Bro.
months, like it's like 6 months of meaningless baseball.
Bro. It should at least be a 7. It should be a 7. I ain't gonna lie, it should be a 7, dog. If you can play back to back to back, like if you could play a baseball game every day, like if it's not that taxing on your body, I'm sure it is on the pitchers. But you know what I'm saying? 7-game series. That's more revenue. That's more competition. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause let's be honest, we didn't like the NBA when they was doing that best of 5. Like best of 5.
Hell no, that was stupid.
Bro, you gotta play a whole season, 82 games, and you only got 5 games like to win 3. Like, no, Y'all need to stretch that out, dog. Like it helped. It helped for revenue. It helped for fanfare, and it helped for competition. It also gave the away team a chance to be home. You know, just if you could steal one on the road and get back home, you got a chance to pull it off. So.
And like they gotta give them teams a home game at least, you know.
Yeah.
Give the higher seed the 2 home games if it goes 3, but that other team deserves at least 1 home game.
Yeah, man.
And I think we went up 1-0 in the series, and I feel if we go back to Boston, it's series over.
Could have been.
I mean, it was over. Yeah. It was almost series over in New York.
Could have been.
We just screwed it up.
I don't pay attention to baseball like I used to, but they say Boston's a tough place to win. Like they had that on the app, on the ESPN app. They was like, yeah, if they would have went to Boston, it would have been crazy. Pitchers' arms will be worn out.
For a reason.
Reaper said pitchers' arms will be worn out. Well, that's why they got a bullpen. Like every team should have at least three feasible pitchers. But I get you the top dog will like it'll wear them out. Yeah, I understand that. But they gotta do something.
We in an era where like they don't even let these aces pitch 100 pitches no more like they used to. I remember Nolan Ryan would have like pitch 150 pitches a game, no problem. And
Randy Johnson, Maddox, bro, them boys used to pitch, bro. What?
Yeah, they was.
Are they still doing that clock shit?
Yeah.
How's that?
Dumbass clock. It's so stupid.
Bro, I don't know nobody that was happy about that, bro. Everybody's like,
Man,
y'all trying to rush the game now? Like, bro.
like just like y'all just can't let it come natural. Y'all gotta have some kind of influence on it.
Yeah, like that's crazy, bro. What's the time on the clock?
Truthfully, I don't even know. I just know it's dumb as hell.
Yo, man, listen. And you know what? If it does more harm than good, they'll change it. And what they don't realize is, well, the time you implemented it, that changed some shit. Like, what if we didn't
Yeah,
have to go by? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man, y'all wilding right now, man.
yeah, and like we in the pinnacle of technology right now, and like just to go like some of these umpires like they calling blatant strikes balls and vice versa, and like y'all worried about speeding up the game, but y'all missing all these damn calls, and y'all gotta make the right decisions, man. Y'all can't just let bad calls fly. Like there needs to be like some sort of repercussions on these people because they just be doing anything that they want.
Yeah, bro. That's in every
Every
sport, bro.
yeah,
Every sport
every sport, every sport.
you could find something that's like, if you want to go to the NFL, you could talk about how the Chiefs don't never get called for holding. Like it's so much. And like I say, in every sport, bro, you can find something. There's, basketball. You got some teams hit the line 30 times, the other team hit the line 5 times. Like, bro, we got
Yeah,
5 free throws, dog, in this physical ass game. Like, it's it's always something, bro. And then
going back to my
the players can't say shit because they get fined. They'll fine them if they start
they get
talking.
fined. Yeah,
That's crazy, bro.
they start calling out the referees 25K, 50K. That shit like man, y'all can't hold the referees accountable.
Right. Y'all already robbed this other game. We can't say shit. Like, come on, man.
Yeah,
Costing us money now. Let me
they
see.
be hating on my boy Shay though. They call him the free throw merchant.
And he play inside though. Like he gonna get hit.
Exactly.
He play
What
inside.
you want? Do he flop? Sure, but I mean he drives the most to the basket out of anybody. So
He play in the
a lot of
paint.
the fouls are warranted.
Yeah, he play in the paint, dog. Like, yeah,
Yeah, when you drive to the paint, you're gonna get calls.
man. Look, Rush used to play inside. They wouldn't give him a foul to save his life. Cause
No,
he would blaze
and
through the lane, so they didn't want to give him shit. But he got hit. Like those refs be
Russ would let
lopsided,
him
bro.
know though.
Huh?
Russ would let him know though. He didn't give a
Oh
damn.
yeah. He risked a technical and say, "Hey, you better call this. Like I'm getting slapped.
Yeah,
I'm getting slapped up. Fine for speaking their mind. Yeah. They critique the
yeah.
officiating, and that's in every sport. They critique the
Every
officiating
sport,
and
coaches,
just
players, yep.
yeah. They don't want you to say nothing because, and this is my thought. This is strictly my thought. They don't want you to say nothing because it's gonna make the fans start looking into it. It's gonna make the fans start thinking like, hmm. So they shot 30 and
Yeah,
they only
like
shot 5. Why? Let me watch this game again. Then you start seeing the no calls. You start seeing you start seeing it. The little shit that they didn't have to call, and then the other one that got hit and they didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
so
And
that's
then
why.
you have the same type of contact on each side of the court, and it gets called differently.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
just don't make no sense.
But they I think they find the players and they do the players worse than the coaches.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
coaches get to
definitely.
talk a little shit, but the players don't say shit.
They don't cut them no slack at
Yeah, they don't
all.
cut you no slack. And if you keep talking after you get fined, it's like you don't care about the fine. They'll start trying to suspend you. So it's not even worth it, bro. It's not even worth it to even say nothing. You gotta just let it ride.
Yeah, I remember. It didn't even have nothing to do with referees when Chad Johnson, that crazy motherfucker, he would he would get fined for a celebration. Like you trying to tell a
Oh yeah, yeah,
grown
yeah, yeah, yeah.
competitive man that he just scored a 65-yard touchdown on a professional football player that he can't celebrate,
Yeah.
and he had one celebration one time. He went to the crowd. It was like a pre-made sign, and he did a celebration. He went to the sign said NFL, please don't fine me, and they fined his ass anyway.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because then he had to start doing his celebrations on the sideline. So that's when he did
Yeah,
that Hall of Fame jacket on the
Hall
sideline.
of Fame jacket,
Yeah,
exactly.
because they was trying to tell him, well, you got to do it off the field because he was doing them in the end zone. He was doing all kind of stuff.
Yeah,
So yeah, that. But that's like, bro, that's part of the entertainment, bro. Like you,
yeah. Y'all
you
want to entertain fans? Like that's part of it.
you've been to plenty of games. You know what they do to entertain the fans. Like when they on commercial break, they put shit on the jumbotron or, they do all kind of shit. They zoom in on certain people. Like, but what about the players? These people are here to see the players. So if the players want to entertain, they shouldn't only be able to entertain just by running and dunking and catching or whatever. They should be able to do, as long as it's respectful, they should be able to entertain. I don't see a problem with that.
Yeah, I
But
don't see no problem with it. Like you play sports, like it's a good feeling to do something like that, and celebrate, and
and talk
it just
trash.
comes. Yeah, it comes with being a competitive person and playing in a competitive game. You against other competitive men
Th-
or
that's
women.
that's the one thing I don't like nowadays. Like they won't even let them talk trash. Two dudes start jawing. Here come the rep getting in between. I'm like, bro, let them dudes talk. They about to go at
Yeah,
it now. They
man,
about to play.
that's the beauty of the game, man. And like
Now,
y'all,
now this is
y'all
players
robbing
like
themselves of some shit.
now this basketball players now. As soon as they start, they gotta do this. They gotta do that next to each other so they can talk trash. So the camera
Yep,
don't pick it up and the refs don't come over there. But they used to tell them like, yo, I'm here all day. What's up? You can't even do that no more. Like football, I think
no,
they still let them talk a little bit in football. But basketball, shh, come on, man. Basketball need that right now. They need that,
basketball
dog.
definitely needs.
They need it, bro. Because they got some boys out there balling right now. But that's crazy. Speaking of basketball, ain't that crazy how all them dudes got hurt last year? The same injury, all Achilles, bro.
Yeah, man.
What's going on in
Achilles,
basketball,
bro.
man?
Man, I don't know. The only thing I can see is like they limit your practice time. Like you don't get certain reps in. Like it's different. Like you train your body for this shit.
Yeah,
To play these games, and when you rob these players of this practice time, it don't prepare them for the lumps and the bruises that they sustain through a season, and it becomes worse because their body ain't used to that. That's just my opinion.
I can agree with that because it's like even I think the rest people be taking rest. I think that hurts too. Those rest
Yeah,
games.
yeah. The load management. That's so like, bro. Just go play 82 games. If you're not hurt, go out. Take your ass out there.
Yeah, I don't because you got 82 games and you think about it. Just a couple of decades ago, people was playing all those games. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Older players, right? You got people like John Stockton, bro. That dude missed 82 games. What, twice? I think twice in like 18
yeah.
years or
It
something
wasn't
like.
much.
It wasn't much, dog. That dude played a lot of games. Jordan was another one. He made
Jordan,
82 games except for the year he broke his ankle, which was what his
Yeah, that was
second
like his
year.
second year or
Yeah,
something.
so bro, this has been proven, bro. Now if we didn't advance in sports and medicine and workouts and the athletes are better today, I don't see how they get hurt more. Like, you see in football more hamstrings now than ever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, all the soft tissue injuries in the NFL is getting crazy because you go to like again, it goes back to what I said earlier. They limit your time with pads on in training camp. Like for the
Yeah.
first 2 weeks, they call it conditioning. Like they just in shells,
Yeah.
so they not getting no contact. And then throughout the season, I think they limit your pad time on that too. Like they don't allow them to hit as much as they used to, and I think it affects the game.
I could agree with that. I could agree with it. Also, I'm not gonna say a lot. but a little bit. I think the guaranteed money do a lot too. I think back in our day, people push through a little bit more. Like yo, I got to be on the field. I got to get this money. It's in my contract. I got to
You
be
gotta
a
get the money. Yeah.
yeah. I got to suit up for 14 or 16 games to get this guarantee. I got to get this many tackles to get this guarantee. Now it's like, oh, 30 mil, 26 mil guarantee. Like, whoa, what? And they just like, oh,
Yeah.
my glute.
And
I
that's one
can't
of the
I
things that
can't do it.
that's one of the things about basketball, like the contract, the structure of the contracts, like everything is guaranteed. Like you get somebody that average 7 points a game and he make $25 million a year. Like what?
Yeah, you're right. Hey, I
Like
agree with that.
I think everything should be incentives. Like look, if you go out there, you play 75 games, I'll give you 500K. You make the All Star team. I give you such and such bonus. Like instead of just giving them all this guaranteed money, have a guaranteed money, and then your contract could be worth up to such amount of dollars if you fulfill all these tasks or these goals throughout the year.
Yeah, I don't think any contract should be fully guaranteed, or I don't even think you should be up in the 80 percentile guaranteed. I think that
I agree.
yeah, like say like somebody signed 100 mil. I think 20 mil need to be guaranteed. Everything else need to be earned. But if this is a
Earned,
business
yeah.
deal, if this is a business deal, then it have to do justice for both sides, for the business and for the player. You know what I'm saying? For the
Yeah.
employee or whatever. It like, cause when you say 250 mil, 190 guaranteed, that dude don't have to perform. He don't have to
Nope.
perform,
He
and
already
and
got his money.
he got his money, and then you gotta buy him out. Most of that shit is in signing bonus. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
every year you sign, you get this. You sign, you get 20. You sign, you get 20. Like bro, them dudes getting paid.
Yeah, it done got front loaded to him. So now he's
Exactly.
like, oh,
Like bro,
I ain't gonna
y'all.
say it's every player, but
No, not every player. Like, but I'm saying
but you can tell who.
some of the bigger contracts. Like you should keep people. That's the only way to keep them honest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
That's the only way to keep them honest because if like and the player will say, man, I need this because I need to be taken care of. Bro, you got millions of dollars. You getting taken care of, bro. Like if they
yeah.
give you
Well,
100 mil and they say 20 is guaranteed, bro. And don't look at it like okay, because somebody will break it down to this. Okay, 20 is guaranteed, but half of that is only what they're gonna get. The rest of it going to tax. No, it's 100 mil. Think about it. Think about the totality of the deal. So in reality, if he could earn out of if he could earn out of the 100, if it's incentive based in totality out of the 100, if he could earn 75, then he may walk away with 40 after tax. I know they got jock tax and all. You know what I'm saying? I get all that. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Players pay their own shit. They pay for they transportation, hotel, all that shit comes out of your check. I actually didn't know that for a long time, but then I started like I remember Cam Newton done an interview and he was talking about that. He's like, yeah, when you get your check, everything taken out of that. He said, bro, like your press box, anything you get for your family, your travel, your hotel, like all that, all your stuff at the facility, like you're getting taped, getting massages, ice bath,
yeah.
all that's taken out your check. So when you get your check, that's what you earn right there. Everything's taken out.
That's crazy. See, I didn't know that. Like, damn, I can't get some spat on my ankle without
Everything.
being taxed for it.
How you think them people getting paid? The
It's
athletes
true.
pay for that. The athletes pay for that. The,
It's
the,
true.
the organization ain't paying
Somebody
for
got to
that.
pay for it.
Yeah. So it all comes out your check. So that and I like I say I didn't know that. I had to hear athletes say, yeah, bro, all that man. Like now I pretty much thought like yo if they need tickets they gotta pay for them. If they want a press box or you know what I'm saying a private box for their family. I pretty much knew that. But yeah, everything. All your like they all get on a private jet, but you gotta pay for your seat. The organization don't pay for that. Like so that jet's coming because all them players paid for it. And that's why some people travel separate. Or I'll meet y'all there. Or like you don't have to be on the team, you know what I'm saying? You could do your own thing. If you got your
Yeah.
like Kobe Bryant had his own shit. He had his own plane, his own helicopters on, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Kobe. But he had his own shit. He didn't have to ride with the team. So that's, you know what I'm saying? You think about it like, okay, there's a lot of money here, but think about the totality of. Don't think about the guarantee, because the guarantee to me it handicaps some people. Some people just feel like, bro, okay, my back hurting a little bit. I, did not practice. Did not practice. Oh, he doubtful now.
Ben
Like,
Simmons.
bruh. Yo, hey, listen, bruh. Some of them dudes, they robbed a lot of teams. They robbed.
Oh
Hey,
yeah, Ben Simmons.
your boy Russ,
No ski mask.
Russell Wilson. But you know what? I blame the teams. I don't really blame him.
Yeah,
They
it was
keep
the Broncos' fault, man. They gave that man a contract extension before he even played it down, and then
I
that was
don't.
just stupid on their part.
Yeah, I don't know what they were looking for. I don't know what they thought Russ could have done, but I think that shit went on a little bit too long. Like they could have been booted him. Sean Payton had to
Oh
come in
yeah,
there and say, yeah, people
yeah.
thought
Sean
Sean
Payton had to
Payton
come in
was.
there and like, oh, nah, we're not playing this shit.
They thought that shit was personal. Nah, man, Russ he wasn't what the dude wanted, bro. That wasn't personal. He don't know
No,
Russell Wilson like that. Like he's just like, bro, nah, man, it is this dude showing us one thing in practice. Then we get to the game, is he ain't doing what he But practice is generally easier. But he's like, nah, he making Russ be holding on to the ball too
and
long. Like it's just simple shit.
that's exactly what it is. He hold on to the ball so long, man. There was a point. Me and Big A was doing live bets. I was like, I bet you Russell Wilson gets sacked right here, and I bet a live bet. And sure enough, I knew when this fool was gonna get sacked because he
Cashing
just
in.
he just do some dumb shit.
He was cashing in, huh?
Yeah, I was cashing in on Russ getting sacked.
Yo, you like that? You like that move they did in New York? They
I
put
do, man.
yeah.
I don't know why the damn Saints didn't pick up Dart. I personally thought Dart was the best QB in that draft. That's just my personal opinion. But ain't nothing against Cam Ward or anybody else. But it's just something that I seen from him at Ole Miss. Just watching him for so long, I like, man, he got some talent.
Then he a dual
He got the
threat.
swagger.
He got the swagger.
Yeah.
He's a leader. He's a dual threat. I didn't really watch Cam Ward play. Um, I like
I mean,
Shador.
pick what school you want him to watch him play. They played at like three of them.
I like Shador.
Washington State, Miami, and I don't even remember where he was before Washington State.
So who else came out of that draft? It was Cam, Shador, Dart.
Shador, Dart, Dylan Gabriel. It was a very weak QB draft, to be honest.
Yeah. Shit, everybody talking about next year. I don't think next year gonna be any better. Like Arch
I don't think so either.
underwhelming right now, bro. Arch ain't living
He
up to
might
his
be
name.
he might be a Nepo baby too.
That's gonna be the worst one because he just I don't know what it is. I don't know. I haven't watched the Texas game. I don't know what it is.
I've watched a few. I don't know. He's probably the most athletic man in there is or was. His dad was pretty athletic. Don't get me wrong. Cooper was the athletic one out
Oh
of
yeah,
Peyton and Eli.
Cooper was the receiver, what? Right?
Yeah, he was a receiver, and he had a promising career. And so Arch got the genetics of his dad being athletic, and he gets to pick his uncle's brains for the quarterback talent side of it. But it's just not coming together for him. It don't seem.
Okay. Yeah. Well, he led him to a win, and he led him to a win, and he led him without neighbors. So can't ignore that.
Yeah, without neighbors.
Yeah, you can't ignore that. But
and then they got that running back Scatterboo. He gotta be a crayon eating glue sniffer because he looks to hit people and he loves that.
Hey, he got some heart, man. He got heart. That team got a chance to rally right now. You made a good change at quarterback. Old boy got hurt. I forgot his name. Is it Tracy? the running back, he got hurt. So
Yeah.
Scat Boot, he ain't losing that position. He ain't losing that. He the lead back now. He put the most production out there out of the backfield. They're not even messing with Singletary. They got a chance to rally, bro. They got a chance to rally. They need to just stick with that. They got a good coach. That was our offensive coordinator a few years back, Daybold. And he on the hot seat. So they gotta perform. Like it's boom or bust right now for them. So they got a chance.
And he know he on the hot seat.
What do you think about what's going on in Cleveland?
Which part?
I'm gonna say this. I don't know. I don't even know what was the thing, like why they drafted Shador, but they shouldn't have. Once you got Gabriel, that shit should have been cut off. Like you shouldn't have took two. Like you just shouldn't have did that.
Yeah, that was a weird move for sure.
Yeah, bro.
I don't understand what they was thinking.
And you know what's crazy? Like if anybody ever done something like that, to my knowledge, it's always been like a first round or second round, and then like a sixth round. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like somebody like, you know, I ain't playing this person. Like this just in case. We've been having a lot of injuries at quarterback. This is just, but that like that, right, bro.
But to go fourth and fifth round,
like that's crazy. And then you got this guy, like the team is underperforming. You're like, okay, we're gonna start Gabriel, but the other one, yeah, you still third string. Like, all right, like, hey, bro, things have a weird way of working themselves out. Like, so
they do.
If
he didn't really help himself with that whole mime shit, but
yeah, I don't know, bro. Like, you know, like so, just like we said earlier, bro. No matter what you're looking for online, they're gonna tell you why it's right or why it's wrong. It's going so of course. Everybody pretty much in unison about he shouldn't have did that shit. You look crazy up there doing that. It's not a joke. It's not a game. But then you got other people saying, well, whatever he say, they twist it. Where's the media, bro? That's what they do. Remember Dylan Gabriel?
That's their job.
That's their job. That's the only way they make money. They pop. Nobody want to hear a media outlet just think of Stephen A. Smith was just. He gotta be hollering. He gotta be up here. He gotta be like for people to listen. They gotta say stupid stuff sometimes for people to be like, what? Like, that's what's gonna get the engagement. That's what's gonna get them where they trying to be.
I heard this a long time ago. Controversy sells, and it's the truth.
Absolutely, and that's what the media wants to. That's like Dylan Gabriel. He played his preseason game. He didn't do too good, but they asked him, how you feel about this? He's like, oh man, I know about the entertainers. I ain't entertained. I'm here to play football. They try to say he's talking about Shador. He's like, man, I ain't talking about that dude. We on the same team. Like, you know what I'm saying? He win, I win. If I win, he win. Yeah. So I get that. But that's their job. That's why you come out and say, Shador could have talked to them people. He could have said what he had to say, and if they twist, he could have said no. This is what I said, and this is what I meant. You don't have to do that because now you're looking childish, right? You're doing this and you're looking childish. And what I'll give it to Dan Orlowski. What he said was true. He said, bro, if I'm an organization, I'm looking at this. I mean, we can't have that. Like, especially if you're a losing organization. No. Like, you don't want to bring something in that's gonna make you look worse. The only thing helped that.
Losing.
Yeah. That's the only thing helped that is winning. So if you ain't even getting in the game, so you can't improve it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
The best thing to just shut up your critics is to go out there and perform, and he performing. He's just not performing in the way that he should be.
Exactly. Like
entertaining.
Yeah, I wouldn't have did that. Like you didn't make a statement to the media to say, well, I just did that because anything I said, you could have just said that. You could have said, if they could have said, yeah, hey, how you feel about you still number 3? I'm not saying nothing because anything I say, y'all gonna twist it. I just want the organization to win games. That's mature. That's mature. That's an answer. How can they twist that? Only thing they could say is, well, he seemed upset. Well, yeah, I'm upset. You still got me on 3 on the depth chart. You said the veteran was gonna play. He ain't doing good. You could have put him behind me. But no, you don't put him behind me because that make me too close to being able to play. Because all it takes is for him to get hit hard or a concussion and I'm in. I still think he gonna see some. I still think he gonna play this year. The way Cleveland is going, yeah, the way Cleveland going, I still think he gonna win. But it's gonna be too late. Too. You know what I'm saying? Like it may be the last 5 games. They're gonna say, oh well, they're gonna try to start Shador and see what they can evaluate for next year. Like it's gonna be something like that. So I don't think.
I agree.
I don't even think they want to have a good season.
It appears that way.
But they lost so much money keeping Myles Garrett. I don't think they want to. You know what I'm saying? Think if Shador start balling out, or one of just Gabriel. Let's say Gabriel turned the organization around. Now you gotta pay him, and you already got $100 million fucking DN on your squad. That don't work, bro. That don't work. The quarterback, the DN. Myles Garrett is good, but he's not a game changer like that. He's not. They could have let that man walk.
They paying them defensive ends crazy amount of money these days.
Bro, they could have let him walk. The man asked to be traded. You know you need a quarterback. And if one of these guys hit, you're going to have to pay them. And you know what the quarterback contracts are. Let him go. He not saving the defense. What is their defense rank? Like I'm just saying, bro, their defense is solid. But
their run defense for sure.
Yeah. But nah. Like, because when so that's just like who was it? Was it AB? Somebody was talking about how it is when you go into negotiation for your new contract. I can't remember which player it was, bro. I'm pissed off I can't remember this. But what the player said was the reason why I think Lamar Jackson negotiated his contract, right? Him and his mom or some shit like that. And one of the players commented, I don't know if it's Dez Bryant. Someone was like, you don't never do that.
Say Dez Bryant, that rings a bell. I think it was Dez.
Yeah, he said you don't do that because you always send your agent in there because your agent, he represents you. You tell him what you're looking for. Y'all agree on that, and then he goes in there and barters for it. He said the reason why you don't go in there is because if you sit in front of the owner, the coach, all these people, they're going to make you feel like you're not worth the money you're asking for. And he said they're going to tell you, why do you think we need to give you $50 million? Oh, because I'm this and that. No, we can get anybody to do that. You don't make a difference like that. He said that's the things that's said about you in that room when you're not there. And it's best that you don't hear that. It's best that your agent come out and say, okay, yeah, we was able to get 45. You said you wanted 50, but the lowest is 45. I got 45. 30 guaranteed. Like that's how that works. And I think it was Dez Bryant. He's like, bro, you won't want to play for that organization. If you won't want to play for that organization, if you hear exactly what they got to say about you. So when you think
the agent is the buffer, you know?
Right, exactly. That's the best analogy for that. Because you think about it, like, so he went up in there and with his agent, and he got $100 million. You know they're gonna roll it over to another team. Once they find their quarterback, they're gonna find somebody to pick that up, or they're gonna cut him. They're gonna say, "Well, it's just money lost." But yeah, bro, one of them dudes gonna hit. One of them. Trust me. If Daniel Jones got the money he got from New York a year ago, 2 years ago, one of them boys about to get paid. One of them about to get paid.
It's guaranteed somebody gonna get paid.
Yeah, because they need to lock that in. They can't just keep drafting quarterbacks, especially after this year they took 2. Somebody gonna get fired. Something gonna happen. Somebody gonna lose their job because they messing up right now. So, and I'm starting to think Cleveland don't even want to be good, bro. Like
they just prime losers. Like they just embedded in Cleveland to be a losing organization. It seems.
Bro.
I mean, because they potentially had that quarterback in Baker, and they just
this is years,
they
bro.
just let him go.
This is years of them making decisions like that, bro. Years.
Yeah.
So hey, bro.
And just watching the documentary on Johnny Football and seeing how they treated him, and yeah, he could have went about things better, but
That man asked to
They
go
was
there.
treating them bad.
He said he wanted to go to Atlantic City. They told him if you go there, we're gonna cut you. he said, man, they didn't want me to do nothing. He said, ain't nothing to do in Cleveland. He said, ain't nothing out there. Like, bro, I don't get me wrong. Josh Gordon was a problem, but they didn't try to help the man at all. They didn't try to help him. Like,
And that brings me to the topic because I had something to say about Josh Gordon, but it involved another player. So Henry Ruggs, you know his incident, right? And
oh yeah, yeah,
he
yeah,
serving jail time,
right. The Las Vegas,
and
right?
he's set to be released sometime next year. Do you think an NFL team gives him a chance? And if they do, is that fair to Josh Gordon? How they did him just over smoking weed?
How long Ruggs been in jail? How long he been in
Say
jail?
that again.
How long has Ruggs been in jail?
Uh, three years or so.
I can't see it. I can't. He would absolutely have to come out and try out and play just as good as he did before he went in. Like he would have to
And
be,
which to me wasn't very good to begin with.
but he was able to get drafted. Like you gotta look at it this way. You don't even have to give him $1 million. You don't even have to give him a lot of money, bro. Like so he's still young. He's still in his 20s, right? You like it's a low risk, just to see. You know what I'm saying? But I
Just to see, yeah.
yeah, I don't see it. I don't. But to your point, I'll say it's not fair because now they're not even really cracking down on it like they used to.
That's another thing. They're not cracking down on it like the no more. And they really like Josh Gordon would at one point in his career, he was him.
Oh
That
man,
boy was unstoppable.
that dude was Odell before Odell. He was on a path to. Brad dude was putting up numbers in one game that you could spread it over 4 games, bro.
Yeah,
That
I
dude
remember. I remember
was
one. I can't remember what year. It might have been the first year he broke out. I think he put up 1,600 yards in 12 games.
yeah, I had him on one of my teams. And if I'm not mistaken, I think he played with Trent Richardson. I think they both was on the Browns. Remember him? Trent
Yeah.
Richardson?
Yep.
I had them and I had a receiver. I can't remember what receiver it was. They got a concussion. They was out. I got 1 point for that receiver. They had it 19 points on my fantasy team. He got 1 point. And I think Josh Gordon got like 50 something points. I won that game. And I'm like, bro, who is this dude, bro? And he was something else, bro. But I'm glad
He was going hard. He was
I'm
good.
I'm glad you said that because bro, it's so much talent that passed through Cleveland, and they didn't really work through none of it, and they seem to just stand on they bad moves, bro. Like the Deshaun Watson shit, like, bro, the Patriots wanted Deshaun Watson right before he left Houston. They wanted him, but they wasn't trying to give him no money like that. They wasn't trying to give him
No.
that type of money. They was like, bro, you gonna come here? Because Belichick was still there. He's like, bro, you gonna come here and we're gonna turn you into a winner. But we're not paying you. We're not trying to compensate you like that. We're not. You gotta show us something first. So he took
The guy did it, Randy.
he took the best contract, and I think it was more of an issue that he couldn't stay healthy. Like I get it, he wasn't playing good, but it was more an issue that he couldn't stay healthy. That was the like damn. So what did they
Yeah.
do with him? They cut him. He's done, right? Or is he still on the?
I
I
don't.
don't.
I don't think he's in.
I don't know. I don't even know what happened with him. Like I didn't never hear that they released him, but he's still. I guess he's still hurt, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he still ain't recovered from that shit. So, hey, we'll see. But they just committed to making bad. Since the topic is regrets, we know the Browns got a lot of regrets because there ain't no way.
They got 50 years of regrets.
He said 50 years. Okay, he's still on the team. It says not expected to return to practice this week. Oh, this is old. This shit's
So he's
old.
still on the team.
Yeah, say he's still on the team. Physically unable to perform. So he basically him. Who else is there? I had to cut that dude off of all my teams. Mixon. They say Mixon might not even come back this year. He might have to hang it up.
They said that in training camp that he might not come back, and then they recanted like, oh, he could come back in 4 weeks, and then it was he might not come back this year. Then it was he might come back in 6 weeks. Like what is it, bro?
Yeah, I just went on and dropped him. I dropped him from everything I had him on. I was like, you know what? You holding up an injured reserve spot, bro, and I got people really getting hurt out here. Go ahead and go. Because it's not like when he come back, they just gonna start feeding them the rock. You know, they got all these running backs. They got Chubb. They got this dude Woody Marks. They starting to let him roll.
Woody Marks.
Yeah, they still got Damon Pierce.
Pierce,
yeah. So they good. They ain't gonna mess with him this year.
They ain't. It looked like Damon Pierce was a one hit wonder. It looked like for a minute like he was gonna be the guy, the franchise back, and then
injuries.
I don't know what happened with that.
Injuries tear him up too. That So you've been hearing about Ruggs? You think Ruggs gonna try to make a comeback?
I seen something on Facebook about it recently that he's up for parole in 2026, and he's been working out and staying in shape, and he's preparing to make an NFL comeback.
So he's not on like the Raiders, right? They released him or something, or he's.
I believe the Raiders did cut him. Yeah, I think he's free to sign anywhere.
Okay.
Because when that incident happened, they let him go.
So they wouldn't be tied to him monetarily. They wouldn't have to give him no money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know how the NFL is, boy. They love to protect their image, quote unquote. You know. So that's why I don't think they give him a chance, because that's a bad look for them.
Well, the thing about it is, he was in jail, so he did his time. They could say he's rehabbed.
And everybody deserves a redemption story.
Yeah, so they could say he's rehabbed. Like it could go a lot of ways, but I agree. I don't think it's fair, being that they like now. Also, the flip side, Josh Gordon got a lot of chances, bro. He got a lot of chances. What I didn't like was on the last chance he got. Like, bro, he went to the Patriots. Like, bro, you should have got right, bro. you was right there, bro. You should have got right, bro. You had Brady, boy. You should have got right. But Stephen A. Smith said, like, the last time he got in trouble, he insinuated. He didn't say. He insinuated that Josh Gordon had a bigger problem. It wasn't just weed. He said it was something else. He said it was other stuff.
Okay.
And to be honest, Johnny Manziel kind of said the same thing, because Johnny had a little thing he was doing, and they was cool.
Admitted that shit too.
But they was together. That's what he said. He said I can't speak for another man. He said I know what I did. They said but y'all best friends. He said I can't speak for him. That's basically him saying we was together, but I'm not gonna tell you what he was doing. I'm just gonna say what I was doing. So
that's none of what he was doing ain't my business.
Exactly.
What I doing, I can speak on that shit because that's my shit.
Well, it's a respect thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's like if me and you hanging together and we both was doing some hard drugs. If somebody say, well, was Nick doing the drugs? Bro, I was doing the drugs. Was he doing it? Y'all was together? I was doing it. You gotta talk to him.
Yeah.
Cause how you gonna feel if I say, me and Nick, you gonna say pick. Like
damn, man.
Hey man, I didn't want them to know that. Like, so
be easy, dog.
Yes, like all the shit they talk about Johnny, man, he a stand-up guy, bro. He not like that. He ain't throwing nobody under the bus. Yeah. He say you got me, you interviewing me, bro. You asked me. So
he owns up.
Yeah, he said, man, listen, bro, that's me. He said, it's not like I was strung out. I experimented a little bit. I liked it. It's cool. He's like, okay, so I guess we'll talk to Josh about it. He said, you won't. He ain't coming up here. After you see this, he ain't coming up here. I forgot. He just did that interview not too long ago. I forgot the
Yeah.
name of it, but he was like, hey, bro, I was up there in Cleveland, wasn't nothing to do. Like he's like, bro, you can only go to so many Cavalier games. Like, ain't nothing to do in Cleveland. He's like, they want you to just stay grounded. He say, we try to go over to Detroit. They be mad. They be pissed off. Like, you then go. They got casinos and stuff out there in Michigan.
Yeah.
Yeah, you say they don't want you to do shit. Like you say, bro, that's why people they'll take the money to come here, but they be trying to get out of Cleveland. Like Cleveland don't help his players like that. So
Did you know? Did you know Johnny? Johnny was one of the big reasons that Reggie Bush got his Heisman Trophy back.
Johnny Manziel,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
He stood up. He stood up for Reggie Bush. Like, look, man, look this. Regardless of whatever he was accused of, he took money on the table. Whatever it was, I don't remember. But they took that man. They stripped him of his Heisman Trophy, and Johnny, knowing all the things Johnny did, they didn't take his Heisman Trophy from him. So he's like, man, y'all gotta get Bush his Heisman back. He deserves that shit because look at what he put on the work he put on the field.
Absolutely, you don't get an award like that based on who you are on or off the field. Like you earn
Exactly.
it. You earn it. Like you perform and you get that. There's an actual vote and people said you deserved it. It don't matter. Yeah. It don't matter what you do off the field or if like you got some money under the table and you know what? I don't even like the fact that people try to separate sports and money. Like look where we at now. NIL and like look where we at now. But I say the same thing. We had this discussion a few times in our group chat. Pete Rose, like, bro, y'all, what is this? This man have statistically one of the best ever. What are we talking about here? Like,
and then they wait for the man to pass away for him to unban him from baseball. Like, man, what are y'all doing, man?
What did that do for him?
Yeah, like that man deserved his flowers way long before that, and he was. What did he really do wrong? He bet on his teams to win. We got this. We're gonna win. He didn't say he wasn't shaving points. He wasn't shaving statistics or nothing. He wanted his team to. He had full confidence that his team was gonna win, and he put money on it.
I think it would have been fair if you wanted to implement anything. I think it would have been fair to say, bro, you banned for 20 years. You can't be considered for 20 years. But after them 20 years, he'd have been first, right? He'd have been in right there, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And they talk about the integrity, but where was the integrity? Sammy Sosa, Mark McGwire. Where was the integrity? Barry Bonds. Like
Barry Bonds.
Like, you can say what you want, but before the accusations, this dude was still one of the best hitters ever, right? Before he said
Barry been that dude.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Like, who's making these decisions to say, nah, you can't come to Cooperstown. You can't do this. You can't. Nah, bro. Them dudes need to go. Because you taking stuff that should not matter and saying, like, that's what I'm going to hold you out on. You're not getting in because of the football.
And you know, a lot of these dudes that vote for these for the Hall of Fame is like writers. Like why do you
non-athletes?
Like you ain't never seen the field and you get to vote on somebody that is a prime athlete. Like, where does that make sense?
Look how they did T.O. That's the worst, bro. That's the worst. Here you got a guy, top 3 yards, touchdown, catches. Like this dude, this certified beast. You can either say Jerry Rice, Moss, T.O., Jerry Rice. You could put them in it however you want. Most people gonna say Jerry Rice because of the yards, whatever. But T.O. is up there. Even if you want to put somebody in the 3rd spot, he still got to be in the top 5, right?
100%, yeah.
And look with him. Oh, his teammates didn't like him.
So,
bruh, like, what does that mean? He was a cancer to the locker room? Did it show on the field?
Yeah, it sure as hell didn't look like it to me. It looked like he was a motherfucking all-pro.
The man said some stuff about Jeff Garcia. Jeff Garcia still went out there and threw him the ball. He didn't stop throwing the ball because he's toxic or because he said he was whatever. I ain't gonna say the word, but like you know what I'm saying. Like it's stuff like that. They tried to make it seem like it was. So he went like what third ballot. That was just
Yeah,
that was crazy, bro. That
yeah,
was crazy.
that's disrespectful.
Randy
They
Moss.
come up with all these rationalizations about like why he was this and that, but none of that shit matters at the end of the day because his fucking statistics back up his career.
Correct. They talked about Randy Moss and his oh man, he took plays off and it's almost like once you up for it, they start critiquing you. Like while you playing,
Yeah, yeah, like
they say a little bit, but it don't really. But now when it's time for you to get that ultimate reward, oh whoa, hold on now. Randy Moss, he didn't.
yeah, they start nitpicking you.
Yeah,
Oh, Randy Moss squirted the referee with a water bottle.
yeah.
So
Oh, he wasn't blocking. He didn't block like that.
yeah, he didn't block on this play.
He
So
mooned he
his
mooned
running
Green
back
Bay.
got tackled.
He mooned the Green Bay. They act like that man actually pulled his asshole out, bro.
Yeah, that boy ghosted, passing himself to like. Come on, man, y'all really that upset because
Hey,
he
bro.
didn't pull his pants down?
Listen, I don't know, man. The people that, like you said, they're not athletes. They, I look at it this way: it would be better to let the people that's in the Hall of Fame vote, like just them,
That's
just them. I'm talking about
1,000%. That's how it should be.
on every level, college, pros,
College.
football back, all that, bro. It's enough of them alive to say, okay, we hold the vote because it's like when you get
Yep.
the Heisman. You get the Heisman, then they welcoming you to the Heisman. Like you got like the last 20 winners up there, shaking your hand, congratulate. Like let them vote. They won the award.
That's the ones that vote.
Yeah, they know what it takes. So you know, another thing.
And that's all awards across sports. Like, man, let's get these motherfucking analysts out of this shit. That they ain't never that like Stephen A. Smith averaged like 3 points a game and shit, and wherever the hell he went to college, and he gets a vote for what? What did you do?
Man. Yeah, Stephen A. It actually was like 3 points though. I remember somebody said
Man,
that.
it was something. It was something like that, man.
Yo, a lot of people be talking like that. Like I remember LeVar Ball. It was like, how you say you gonna beat Michael Jordan? You average 2 points a game, dog.
LeVar, come on.
You average 2 points, dog. He's like, oh, that
Let's
ain't my
calm down a little bit, LeVar.
a little, just a little, bro. That boy say, hey, it ain't my
I
fault.
understand that you there for your sons and shit, but man, you talking about beating arguably the GOAT, the GOAT in my opinion, and you only dropped 2 points a game.
This boy,
Not in a
this man
not
said
on pro level either.
he said he only scored 2 points because it's the coach. The coach didn't let him play like that. Hey, bro, why he didn't let you play then? Michael Jordan was playing. Dean Smith let Mike play.
Yeah.
Why you wasn't playing? Shit,
There's an obvious reason why you didn't play.
Exactly.
Trash.
Exactly. That 2 points, that's an average. That's an average between so many games. So you played, you just wasn't performing.
Yeah.
You was playing.
So if you played 10 games, there are some games in there you didn't score no points.
None. Shit, why you ain't have 2 points here, 10 points there, 4 points here, 13 points there? Nah. Two is that. You got one bucket, and it might have been free throws. That probably was garbage time. That probably was garbage time.
So they was up third and they put them in.
Yo, that was one of the best beats, bro. Mike didn't never say nothing. Mike said, "Man, bro, that's gonna do more for him than for me. What I need to beef with this man for? Nah, that's good. He be alright."
Exactly.
But yeah, I didn't.
That's like Isaiah Thomas, man. Jordan lives rent free in his head still to this day.
That's crazy, bro. Cause he don't get me wrong, he got a good argument. Like he said, yeah, we beat Jordan and Bird and the Lakers. Like, okay, that's amazing. It is. But you hate this man because he played in your hometown and he's more beloved in your hometown than you. Well, had you played for Chicago, you would have had the chance to do that. You didn't. You played in Detroit. That's who drafted you. You played in Detroit. And you never turned your back on your your hometown, but Jordan just did more for Chicago. That's all, bro.
Yeah,
He just done more for the city, bro. Shit, Derrick Rose done more for the city than Zeke did, and
exactly.
I don't know, man.
And they beat the Pistons would go on there, and it was a damn UFC fight for Jordan. He was getting beat up by
The Jordan rule.
Lampier and Zeke.
They
Yeah,
call
the
it the
Jordan
Jordan
rules,
rule,
and
bro. Hey,
so they beating up the Chicago prodigal son. So yeah, they not Chicago definitely not gonna accept you like that because you beating up on their guy.
right. That Charles Oakley has said that. He said, it don't matter who all better than Jordan. He said, you ain't better than Jordan. Because
Yeah,
he was trying to make an argument that saying LeBron was better than Jordan. And he was standing on that ball. Zeke was like, nah, man, he the best player I ever seen. He this, he that. He said, man, it don't matter who you say better than Jordan. You ain't better than Jordan. Hey,
I mean, Charles Oakley don't give a fuck. He gonna say what he gonna say. He
yeah,
always been like that.
yeah. Well, he cool with all of them though. He played with all of them. You
Yeah,
know. He neutral. You know what I'm saying? He gonna tell it what it. He gonna tell it like it is. Like, bro, you ain't better than Jordan. So it is what it is.
yeah. So you can't even say nothing.
How you feel since we talked about the Heisman a little bit? How you feel that? Because I was seeing what Reggie Bush was talking on with Ryan Clark and them on their podcast. He did say that they offered the Heisman to Vince Young. He said when they took it from him, Vince Young was the runner up,
Yeah,
and they offered it to Vince, and Vince was like, "Nah, I ain't gonna
nah.
lie, I didn't know that. I didn't know that till Reggie
I
put
didn't.
it out there. But I think that was cool on Vince Young to like say, nah, bro, like that's his award, bro. Y'all, they voted it to him. Like
Yeah,
and then you know what? He could have took it. He could have took it. But I think that I don't know why he didn't, but I think it would have been more of a black eye to the Heisman voters and all of them more than Vince Young.
yeah. I agree.
Yeah, that was
I'm,
that
I'm
was
I'm glad Vince didn't take that though. That was very respectful on his part that he didn't take that, recognizing that Bush was that guy that's the one, that's the person that they wanted to win the award that year. He deserved it. It ain't
yeah
my award. I was running up. I'm
yeah
not taking that.
yeah. I really respected that. When I heard that, I'm like, bro, that's what's up, bro. Because he could have took it. He had every right to take it, but at the same time, man, nobody want to be given an award like that by default. Like
No,
you don't want to be given an award like that,
I
bro.
feel like that's even disrespectful to Vince. Like damn.
Yeah, like if I'm good enough for y'all to come give it to me now, I was good enough to have it originally, and y'all didn't.
Even though I'm running up, that's like a participation trophy.
Right? Say, oh, he got it because they took it from Reggie. Like, nah, like, mm.
Because it's always they're always gonna have them people like, yeah, the only reason he got that award because they took it from Reggie.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
yeah.
said.
It's gonna be an asterisk by it. They ain't gonna never respect it.
Yeah, Astrid, exactly.
They ain't gonna never respect it. Yeah, when
Nope, they never respect you as the true Heisman winner because you was the runner up and they stripped the real person from it.
dog, what's going on in San Francisco, bro? Why they can't keep a healthy quarterback? This been some time now.
Why they can't keep a healthy player? Period.
Hey, you right. Thank you for correcting me on that. You right. Defense and offense, they can't keep nobody healthy. It must
So
be
what
it
that
must be the training team, like the trainers
that's they got some horrible
staff.
conditioning and health
Yeah, it
trainers.
gotta be,
I don't know
dog.
what the hell they.
The quarterbacks get hurt. McCaffrey, he been had his Brandon Ayuk on the defensive side of the ball. It was Bosa. Like, bro, oh my gosh.
Yeah,
The kicker went
you got
kicked the ball
Jawan
one
Jennings
time.
out. You got Kittle out. You got offensive lineman out. You just like
The kicker kicked the
what is
ball one
going
time. You
on?
pull a hammy. Like, yo, what's up?
Yeah,
What's going on,
man,
man?
them boys need to be drinking some milk.
Yo, hey, so I'm watching the game because I was at football practice, but I'm watching it on my phone. Every now and then I pull it up. I see Mac Jones get hit and grab his leg. I say, oh, bro, who they got? Who's next? Who's the next quarterback? I'm like, oh, and I
I
remember,
seen somebody getting ready to go in, and I was like, who the hell is that guy?
yeah, I didn't even know who it was. I don't even think they said his name. But here's the thing.
No,
What
they didn't.
Wasn't it 2 years ago? All 4 of their quarterbacks got hurt. So it was a playoff game or something.
It was a playoff game.
Yeah, so one of them wasn't even there. He was already hurt. He wasn't even there. So it was 3 of them. And remember, Purdy hurt his arm. He couldn't throw it. And they just
couldn't throw it.
Bruh.
And it was Josh Johnson, I believe.
Was it Garoppolo too?
He got hurt.
Garoppolo, I think.
Jimmy G.
Somebody, everybody was hurt. I'm like, bro, how does this? Was hurt. Bro, I never seen that before in the NFL, bro. I never seen that.
They decided to make that. They changed the rule where you could have an emergency QB now. Like you could theoretically have so many positions in what is 53-man roster, right?
Right.
But you got an emergency QB now because of what the 49ers went through in that playoff game where all their QBs got hurt.
Bruh, that was weird, bruh. But it did, and it's still going on, man. Still going.
Brock Purdy hurt now.
Yeah, I got him on one of my teams. I had to sit him. Well, I put him in injury reserve. I think that's in your dynasty league. I think. I'm not sure. I know I seen him on the bench. Is in your regular league or your dynasty league? I picked him up, man. I had to put him.
It's the regular league.
Yeah, cause
it's the league you got Kyler.
Is it? Cause I thought I had one of the other receivers, Ricky Pearsall. I don't know. I know I put him on injury reserve though. I know that shit.
You got Jawan Jennings too.
Oh, that's probably what. Yeah, okay, that's probably what it is. That's probably the one. Yeah. So bro, and you can't do nothing with that, man. They need a Josh Allen type. They need somebody big and strong because the system that Shanahan, the system quarterback he want, they not sturdy. None of them.
No.
None of them, bro. Trey Lance, you could go down the line, bro. None of them. They all got hurt. They all got hurt. He need a Ben Roethlisberger.
Trey Lance pick, but.
The what?
I didn't understand the Trey Lance pick.
I think at that time he wanted to go like a mobile guy, but they settled in now. They settled into pocket passer now, but they need somebody with some meat on their bones, bro. Because all those guys they getting, they can't stay healthy. And then you know what? They offensive line, bro. Somebody always getting to they quarterback. Oh, here go. We got a 49er in here. Got a bang bang Niner game. Next man up. We still beat the Rams. Rams suck. I ain't no Rams.
Look, shout out to the Niners for that win. That's a big win.
That was a good game.
The Niners end up winning. The Niners end up winning that division. That is the ultimate coach of the year job on Shanahan's part.
That was a good game, bro. That was a great game. They played. They didn't give up. They played well. Shit, the Rams played well. It's just the Niners played better. That was a good game, bro. I thought the game was over when Kyron fumbled. When he fumbled, when they did a peanut punch, I thought the game was over. I say, oh, that's it, dog. But I
thought for sure they was gonna convert on that 4th down, and then McVay, Mr. Offensive Genius, want to run it straight up the fucking gut with Kyron, knowing that Kyron ain't up the gut back. I like, man, what is this dude doing?
You think they should have took the tie?
No. I probably would have went for the win.
Different play. Yeah.
Why are we still doing ties? Anyway.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that, bruh.
I would have went for the win, but I'd have made a better play call. Like that was like some Notre Dame 1969 Rudiger power eye type shit. I didn't understand the play call.
You say Rudiger? Yeah, it was terrible. It was terrible, bro. You got Puka. You got Devontae Allen, bro. You got weapons, bro. Or get get Williams out in space like that right there. That was
even Kyron's a fucking problem out the backfield. Like, and that's the play out of all the play calls you could have chose on that call sheet. That's the one that it's like he closed his eyes and he pointed to something like, yeah, that's the play we're gonna roll with. Like, dude, what the hell are you doing?
Rick said smartest thing to do was kick. I agree. That was the smartest, highest efficiency play to do. But the way that the Niners was playing, I could see why he wanted to try to get them up out of there because The Niners, if let's say if they would have kicked it, the Niners was gonna win that game. They were gonna take it back down the field. They was gonna beat them. So I think he just tried to say like,
It would
that's.
have ended.
You think it would have
It
ended
would
in
have
a
ended in
tie?
a tie. They would have kicked it. Yeah.
Oh, they didn't get to finish playing the whole quarter.
No.
Oh shit. All right, well, I guess that was yeah. I would have went for the
It
win
was
too.
tied. It was either convert the fourth down and continue the game, or kick the field goal and it ends in a tie. That was the
See,
and McVay decided to go for the win.
I thought they let him play the whole quarter. They should just let him play that shit, though.
Yeah, like
Mac, he said Mac was
I
really
really
banged
wish
up.
the
I doubt we
NFL
would
would
have.
go. Yeah, Mac was hurt, man. He was taking some shots.
Yeah, he said they had the better chance to stop us. I just don't believe it. I feel like the Niners was in their head. I feel like the Niners played physical, especially on defense. That damn, I think like they kept giving Williams the ball to get his confidence back after he fumbled on the one. He went on the sideline and started crying. So I felt like
Yeah, yeah.
I think the momentum was with the Niners, but I mean he's a Niner
And
fan. He knows.
speaking on the Niners, it looked like CMC like done put on like he came in the league like 205. He looked like he's 220 and became a power back because that dude runs with some power now. And he ain't never really he wasn't a power guy. He was a speed guy.
Well,
But he been
I hope it do good
I see
for him,
him
bro.
looking for contact and hard to take down.
I hope it does good for him because he need that to stay off the injury report.
I got him in fantasy, and every time he touched the ball, I cringe because he's a cut step away from a calf injury.
Yeah, that extra muscle that it does it sometimes.
Yeah,
So,
sure.
he's an athlete though, man. He gonna always get his as long as he stay healthy. He a
Oh yeah,
problem. So
yeah. He stay healthy. You can't stop him, man. Their O line their blocking scheme is horrible. I don't know what they got going on. He ain't got even Brian Robinson ain't got no room to run. But McCaffrey's getting 8 catches a game out the backfield.
damn.
Yeah, he ain't broke 100 yards rushing all year, but this past game I want to say he had 7 catches for 80 yards or 8 catches for 80 yards. The game before that I think he had 10 catches for 80 yards. That's where I'm getting all my points is from that.
That's crazy. The Niners will turn a running back into a receiver, and they'll turn a receiver to a running back. Remember what they was doing with Debo?
Yeah, Debo.
That's crazy, ain't it?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's Shanahan.
Yeah, Shanahan. He definitely like his dad because his dad used to do the same type shit.
Yeah. He did the same thing. He was with Denver, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Denver and Washington.
He did better in Denver though. He did real good in Denver.
Oh yeah, we won. That's who we won our 2 Super Bowls with. It was Shanahan.
Okay, Mike Shanahan. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
we never had Kyle. I don't know why we had a stupid ass GM because we interviewed Kyle, but we never hired him. I thought for sure Kyle was a lock, and I wouldn't have been mad at it. We probably would have been out of the damn cellar 5 years ago.
Yeah, I mean it's basically continuing on what y'all had. Everything
Yeah,
stays
I
the
mean
same.
he was born and raised in Denver because his dad coached in Denver for so long. So it was like everybody was baffled, like why the hell the Broncos didn't hire him?
Bro, we don't know why these people do what they do, man. There's
No.
so much stuff tied to it. As fans, we just like, what the hell? Oh, hey, that's a good move. Like we don't know, bro. It's a toss up.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey, but I'm gonna get up out of here. We gotta head to this game. Thank you, man. Thank you for
Okay.
being on here, bro. I appreciate you. Love this
I appreciate
conversation,
you.
man. I enjoyed this one, man.
Yeah, I did too.
I enjoyed this one, bro. This was a great podcast episode.
I agree, man. I appreciate you having me. And anytime you want to run it back, man, just let me know.
He says Kyle, great with regular season games, but he's horrible with big games. Would you agree to that, Nick?
Yeah, I would. I was what it was like 3, 4 years in a row they made it to the NFC Championship game and couldn't make it to the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, yeah, shit. Yeah, that was all Kyle.
Yeah, that's all Kyle.
Hey Rick, hey, you right, Rick. Hey, but he a 49ers fan, so he
They
live
they
up there.
they made it to the Super Bowl 1 year with Kyle. They had Garoppolo, but they lost to the Chiefs. They should have won that damn game actually.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Hey, Rick, no, that's his team. Like, ride or die, that's his team. He ain't been shutting up on
Hey,
Twitter.
I'm diehard Broncos fan, but RIP Deuce. That was Deuce is a Niner fan, so I low key go for the Niners because of
Yeah.
that.
Shout out to Deuce, man. We miss
Yeah,
Big
shout
Deuce.
out to Deuce.
That was the
Big
man
crazy.
right there. That was the shit talker,
Yeah.
man. The
Yeah.
shit talker
Him-
suave. That boy, that dude was so much fun, man. I miss him for real, bro.
Yeah, me too, man. That was a crazy bastard.
But like I say, man, I appreciate you spending time, bro. Thank you for taking the time out, man. Definitely gonna get you
Anytime,
back
man.
on here, man. Definitely, we could listen. Around this
I really
time,
enjoyed it.
hey man, I enjoyed you too, man. I love you. I miss you, bro. I'm glad you're doing good.
Love you, miss you too.
Glad your family healthy, man. All that, bro.
Likewise.
All right, man.
And good luck to y'all today. And hope y'all take home the W.
We're gonna try, man. Thank you. I appreciate that.
All good, bro. Just hit me up, man.
All right, man. I got you.
All right.
Yo, that was a great podcast episode, man. With my brother from another mother, Nick. Make sure y'all check him out, man, on Facebook. Let me put his socials in here. Let me put his socials up in here. Y'all can check him out on Facebook. Oh, you know what? You can check him out on TikTok too. You got a TikTok. Like I said, that's a lifelong friend of mine, bro. That's my brother. I don't know why that TikTok didn't come out right. But yeah, he's on TikTok. You'll see right there. Nick CZ, CZY. Make sure y'all check him out. Thank everybody for spending time over here. Thank you, Kinston, for the raid. Thank you, Lucky, for helping me with all this tech stuff. Reaper, Queen Mouse, Rick, thank you for hanging out. Everybody that came through, man. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. We're gonna raid out. Let's see what we're gonna raid out. I gotta go get ready for this game. We got a nice little matchup today, man. Let me see who's on. Who's on today that we can bless? Oh, Lucky on. Hopefully she got her raid on. Yeah, we're gonna raid Lucky, y'all. Like I said, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for hanging out, supporting the stream. Oh shit. That ain't right. That ain't it. My wife keep texting me about this. We gotta go. I know. Okay, Lucky's playing Borderlands 4. Listen. Y'all tell her. The Piccsta say what up though. Pray for us. Wish us luck on our game. All our players stay healthy. Win, lose, or draw. We just want to stay healthy. Make it to the next week. I appreciate y'all. Peace.